The following content is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Connection established. A.D.A. Online.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of A.D.A. Online. This is actually the last episode of A.D.A. Online. I'm not quitting the show, but I am rebranding it. So it turns out A.D.A. is short for two other things. There is the cryptocurrency Cardino. That gets like hundreds of videos a day. So I am getting buried in search results. Then there's also another one, the Americans with Disability Association. So they have their own podcast called A.D.A. Live. So yeah, that's another thing I'm competing with. So I'm going to be rebranding it to Lost on the Net. I'm just waiting on my logo to be finished by my artist. Now, speaking of art, you can probably see I've got Christmas decorations everywhere. That's because it's coming out in December, even though this is the October recap. Once I'm done my next big video, the World of T-Shirts video, I just plan on going straight into the next A.D.A., the November recap. So that way in January, we will be right on track. Now, you might notice I sound a little different right now. That's because I finally got the Wave XLR. And you have no idea how happy I am with this purchase. Beforehand, when I recorded in this room, it was all echoey, the sound was bouncing off the walls, I sounded terrible. On the last video I recorded with my old AG03, that was my DSP video, and I could not stand the audio whatsoever. This thing, however, I could not be happier. But there's another reason I might sound a little different. You're not going to notice a single crackle, pop, or anything like that going forward. On Black Friday, I bought the cheapest MacBook I could find. From what I understand, Mac can record audio way better than Windows. So from now on, I'm just going to be using this thing. It's also nice because it has a really good battery life, so I can actually get some work done when I'm on the go, because my laptop will last maybe 2 hours and it dies. So I'm still getting used to this thing, but very happy with the purchase. Now, before we get into the lolcow segment, I'd also like to tell what my friend is doing right now. So one of my old work friends, his ship just got back a little while ago, and he's been gone for a couple of months, so he didn't have to worry about paying food, a bunch of stuff, and so he's got all this money, and he finally bought himself 2 Ring cameras, one for his front door and one for his backyard. I don't know how to explain this, but he loves it so much, he's planning on buying a bunch of them for his house. He described it to me as, I want my house to look like Five Nights at Freddy's when I'm checking the cameras. So I think it's absolutely pointless, but it's so funny, I support him 100%. Now that's it with the intro, so we're going to start out with the Bossman Jack segment. It feels like forever since we talked about him. Now, as you can see clearly, somebody got arrested lately. This was actually in October. Shocker, I know, considering it's the October recap. But why would he be arrested? Well, starting out on October 1st, and Bossman got unbanned off of Twitch. Now, that wasn't necessarily a good thing. He lost a ton of money while he was gambling. Unfortunately, there's no video for this, but I do have the audio. Let's play this.
It's fucking, September? It's September, I don't even know. It's October, dude.
It's October, dude.
Man.
Yes, it is.
How's it doing? Bro, you guys want to know what happened earlier today, dude? Guess what happened to me earlier today, guys?
But guess what happened to me? Now, I know this might sound like a bit of a stretch, but I think Bossman Jack has lost more money gambling than I've made in my entire life.
I mean, you probably saw some of it. We didn't see all of it.
Probably saw some of it.
You didn't see all of it. You can guess what happened.
You can guess what happened. Can you guess what happened, team? Did Bossman Jack lose a bunch more money? I don't know.
I pulled the infamous Bossman, dude.
I pulled the infamous Bossman. You already know what happened.
You guys don't know what I got up to. Oh my fucking god. I was devastated, bro.
I was devastated. If I lost the money he's about to tell you he lost, I'd be devastated too. I wouldn't be able to sleep.
I was absolutely 100% utterly devastated when I lost all of it, dude, in 2 seconds, bro.
How much?
Oh my god, bro.
How much?
I'm gonna show you guys the bet history, man, where I lost over 10 racks.
10 racks. So, for anyone that's unfamiliar with this terminology, a rack is a grand. Bossman Jack lost $10,000 in 1 minute.
In 1 minute, bro.
1 minute. 1 minute. How do you lose $10,000 in a minute? How is that even possible?
Come on. I shit you not, bro.
I believe it.
Sounds like risk getting up that high, you know? Oh, sorry, guys. I've been up for a while.
I've been up for a while. I wonder why. What's he been smoking? What's been in his pipe?
I had to do some IRL shit today. I don't feel good, dude.
I don't feel good. Yeah, people smoking what you smoke, Mr. Bossman, usually don't feel too good.
I don't trust people.
I don't trust people.
I don't trust no one, bro. It fucking sucks, dude. I'm not trying to be all sappy or shit, bro. I'm just being honest with you guys. I don't even give people a chance to be a real friend to me anymore. Because I've been fucked over and I've been fucked with and fucked over so many times.
I can't blame Bossman. The amount of people that probably want to be his personal worm tongue is off the charts. If I was Bossman, like, no, not a single Kiwi tuber, not a single, like, supposed fan would I trust, no matter how much money they give me.
Both female and male, like, you know, just...
Both female and male.
Whatever, bro. You know, and especially since I started streaming, bro, just everything's going like...
Yeah, since he started streaming, especially after Null discovered him, because that's like what got him to the point he is today. His life has been off the rails. He's been to jail multiple times. If I'm being honest, I really do not know how Bossman keeps getting out of prison and staying out of it. The man will literally, on probation, smoke crack on stream.
Really fucking, you know, you can't trust no one, bro. It's just like, it's crazy, man. You literally cannot trust anybody, dude, especially on the internet.
X-Files. Trust no one.
Man. Just the way the world we live in, I guess, man. Pretty sad, dude. You know?
Pretty sad, dude.
It's pretty sad, man.
Pretty sad. Oh my god. $10,000 in 1 minute. I wouldn't be able to sleep. That would be all I could think about for months. Okay, probably not months, but like weeks at minimum. So things were going very well for Bossman, despite getting back on Twitch. But that wasn't it. Bossman accidentally, and I don't know how he did this. He's an idiot. He streamed himself doing a crack deal on live stream. And we found out he owed his crack dealer $10,000. Imagine that. He could have paid off his debt, and instead he lost it all.
Yeah, what it do?
What it do?
Yo, yo.
Yo, yo.
Hold on. Hello? Hello?
Oh, yeah.
I can't hear you for some reason.
I can't hear you for some reason. Let me turn the volume up so my stream can hear it.
My end, though. Let me see. Hey, I can like barely hear you, man.
I can barely hear you.
I don't know. I can't hear you. Yo. What's good?
Yo.
Are you on the way?
Are you on the way?
You got my word, man. You got my word, bro. You got my word.
You've got my word. I would not trust Bossman's word for an instance. I've seen him make bets, say like, oh yeah, I'll pay you back. And then he just bans the person he owes money to off his Discord. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
I want to get that shit over with, man. You know, I always pay my debts, so it's like I gotta pay.
I always pay my debts. I don't think that's true.
Eventually.
Eventually. I always pay my debts eventually. I'm at a loss for words. How does Bossman owe this guy $10,000 and he is still delivering drugs to him?
Hey, why not? Yeah, I got 5K. That's just over half, man. Think about it.
Yeah, just over half.
When I had 2K, what? A few hours ago, I was happy as shit. I still got that, you know, after paying everything back to you, so, you know. But, yeah, I'm coming outside because my dad's in the garage, so I'm going out there already. Yeah, he's doing it right now. Yeah, he's already swapping it and everything. He's on it. He's on it. He's on the phone on my Discord server waiting for me to join the call. I swear, bro, another 500 coming in right now. Another one after that, another one after that.
How do you do this? How do you stream this call if I was doing something like this and there was even a possibility I was live? You better believe I would make sure that microphone was on mute. I would physically look to see if any audio was coming in. But no, Bossman couldn't even walk to the bathroom, do the call in there. He just had to do it right next to his computer.
Another one after that. Yeah. Well, yeah, and then 100 after that, but I'll just do a 600 on the last one. Fuck it, I'll just be like, yo, I'm gonna bless you if you do all this and send it all. I'll bless you with something at the end.
I'll bless you.
Don't even worry, I'll get it sent, bro. Bro, you got my word. You're getting it all.
You got my word.
Yeah. Are you, man? Like, for real, man? Okay, all right, I'll be outside in 5 minutes, then. Thank you, bro. All right, bye. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Oh, he realized that the mic was on. Oh, it's like DSP. Oh, the camera's on. Camera's on the whole time, huh? Hello. Except this time he realizes his mic was on. Bossman doesn't even think, oh man, I screwed up bad. He thinks, who did this to me? Who did this?
Nah. No, it's not, dude.
No, it's not.
Oh my fucking God, bro. No fucking way, bro.
Yes way.
Bro, who the fuck is doing this to me, bro?
Who's doing you? Look in the mirror. That's who's doing it to you, Bossman.
Who the fuck is doing this to me? Bro, there's no way.
There's no way.
That's somebody I borrow money from, you fucking retard.
Yeah, that's somebody I borrow money from. What else could I have done? Why else would he be on the way?
Dude, that has nothing to do with you guys are actually idiots. That's not what I'm talking about, you fucking retard. Go fucking my mic's on, I don't give a shit.
My mic's on? I don't care, that's why I'm screaming.
Yeah, bro. Well, I give a shit about that. I have nothing to hide, bro. You fucking dumb. You guys are dumb.
I have nothing to hide. I think he has a lot to hide. What are some other things we've seen him do? I think while he was on probation, we saw him post pictures of his blunts he was going to smoke. I believe we saw him, actually smoke a blunt on live stream after he got out of jail, or rehab, or a group home. I don't even know.
Those are dumb people.
Yeah,
Dumb people.
Yeah, the people listening are dumb. Not the man who streamed himself doing a drug deal on probation.
I'm not borrowing shit. I'm paying it back, you retard.
I'm paying it back.
I just won $5,000. Type of 5 if Turbo is an idiot.
Oh, man. If we were live, I'd be telling everybody to post 5 in the live chat.
I just won $5,000 on stream. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Are you okay, bro? Yeah, that's obviously talking about crypto shit. You're fucking dumb.
Yeah, obviously he was talking about crypto. I don't know who he thinks he's fooling. This is like, he is caught with his pants down.
Bro. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that's something else that just happened, bro. It's some bullshit, bro. Crazy shit just happened, dude.
Crazy.
You don't even know what just happened, bro. Yeah. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck, man? Bro, that's crazy, bro. Oh well, he'll be right back.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
You fucking dumbass. I'm bored, you don't laugh at me, bro. You're fucking stupid, bro. You're dumb.
You're dumb. Got him there, boss man. Ugh. Now, unfortunately, some idiot called the police on Bossman, and the police went to his house and arrested him. Now that was October 3rd, so literally just 2 days after he got unbanned off Twitch, did a drug deal, and got arrested. Now that's where we got this lovely mugshot right here. Poor Bossman. He brought the content, I will not lie. I can't watch Bossman every day, but his streams, the highs and lows, nothing can compare to them. He will be winning, screaming, jumping up and down, lose everything, and then just smash his keyboard. So I don't know if he did this, I could be wrong. He used to have this hole in his door, like he was a Looney Tunes character that like ran through a wall, like a brick wall. And somehow the door would still open, still close. He had to put that curtain over it. Holes all over the... Again, I think I said before, like, if my son ever was punching holes in the wall the way he was doing it, they would not be living there. When you get Bossman highlights, again, there's nothing like it. But again, some idiot thought he was being cool, called the police on Bossman, got him arrested, got doxxed and DFE'd. Very shameful. But there is some good news. We have a copy of the police report on arresting Bossman. Now, let me read this out real fast. I base my belief on the following facts. Print all information clearly. October 2nd, 2025, at approximately 10:05, I responded to Redacted, located in Louisiana County, regarding a report involving an individual identified as Austin Peterson. The caller advised that Mr. Peterson was actively live streaming on the platform Twitch and made comments suggesting that someone was delivering crack to him. Upon arrival, I made contact with Mr. Peterson at the front door of the residence. Upon initial contact, Mr. Peterson exhibited signs of being under the influence. He was extremely energetic, made continual, now I can't really read this word, furtive movements, and displayed fluctuating behavior, shifting from calm to agitated and frantic. I was previously familiar with Mr. Peterson from a prior law enforcement encounter on May 23, 2025, during which I confirmed he was subject to a Fourth Amendment waiver. I mentioned the waiver during our contact, and Mr. Peterson acknowledged it was still in effect. When questioned, Mr. Peterson initially denied possessing any narcotics. However, after I referenced both his observed behavior and statements made during the livestream, Mr. Peterson admitted to having drugs inside the residence. At approximately 10:10, I detained Mr. Peterson. A search of Mr. Peterson's bedroom was conducted. On a dresser next to his bed, I located a silver spoon containing a white waxy substance and burnt residue, consistent with drug use. Next to the spoon, I found a clear plastic bag containing a white powdery substance. These items were collected and secured in my patrol vehicle as evidence. At approximately 10:29, I read Mr. Peterson his Miranda warning. Post-Miranda, Mr. Peterson admitted that the substance found in his room was cocaine. Based on the totality of the circumstances, I am seeking a charge of simple possession of a controlled substance under Virginia Code 18.2-250. The statements above are true and accurate to the best of my knowledge and belief. In making this complaint, I have read and fully understand the following. By swearing to these facts, I agree to appear in court and testify if a warrant or summons is issued. The charge in this warrant cannot be dismissed except by the court, even at my request. And now we're waiting on Bossman to be freed. I have no idea how long it's going to take, but I'd honestly like it to be soon. I still can't believe some ween got him arrested. If that's your content, why would you do it? So, unfortunately, we're going to be waiting a little while on more Bossman content. Now, moving on, we have our next segment, that being Boogie. Oh, you have no idea how much I love this picture. So this is Boogie298 holding up an Audentum lolcow trading card game card. I'm positive I had to have shown it before. The owner of the card game, Tuffy, sent me this, and I could not believe my eyes. Like, this is just so absurd. Knowing who Boogie was when I was like a kid, to seeing this, again, I couldn't believe it. Now, I'm not sure if it's been a while since we've talked about Boogie, or if I've even done a segment on him before at all. Now, I know we've talked about Wingo a few times in the show, but really, I don't think I've talked about Boogie since my trial of Boogie 2988 series on YouTube. The part 3 has been abandoned, unfortunately, for anyone that was hoping to see it. Now, normally I wouldn't talk about Boogie. He's just not that interesting. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, we did. We talked about him getting married to Desi, or proposing to her. Sorry. Well, on October 20th, Boogie had a meltdown on stream. Or at least would appear to be a meltdown. Why don't we get into some of my famous curated highlights?
Oh, sorry. I turned...
Oh, yeah. Whiny Boogie talking again. I'm sorry. My voice is blown out. I just want to say, like, my actions are not acceptable, and I should have known better. Shut up, Boogie. Talk like a normal person.
I had Chad in the room.
Chad in the room.
I had to turn the camera up.
Right. Well, just before we get started with anything, do you have your axe handy?
Do you have your axe handy?
Boogie's axe.
No, I told Kim the answer is no, so see.
Why does Boogie even have an axe? He lives in a suburb.
Wait, why does he need a fucking axe?
Yeah, why?
To have it nearby.
Welcome I'm not back, destroying Boogie. Any of my property. I'm not destroying any of my property. I didn't say you had
I'm not destroying... Oh, yes, you will, Boogie. Oh, yes, you will.
Property. I swear to God, if I need an axe, you won't fucking like it.
Shut up.
I just said you needed to have it on hand.
What I do with a fucking axe, you won't fucking like it.
You won't like it.
So let's rewind back to 2 hours ago.
Let me get my axe. Go fuck yourselves. Let me go get my fucking axe, mother.
Man, Boogie's so performative. This is crazy. He goes from down the dump Cyrax style. I just want to let you guys know I can't handle the trolling anymore. I need somebody to take my place. To screaming off the top of his head.
Yeah, get the axe.
Look at him waddle.
And Bunny is.
Tell me to use it.
Fucking dare me. Tell me to use it. You won't like how I do.
Yeah, put a hole in the wall, Boogie.
Just go put...
No.
Fucker. Tell me. Tell me. You won't like how I do.
You won't like how I do. Now I'm probably the last guy to make fun of how people say some things. I'm sure I've read a ton of words wrong doing these. But Boogie will scream faster than he can think.
Boogie, calm down. Just go put
Tell me to use it right now.
Nothing is possible.
I finally got 5 minutes of sleep.
I finally got 5 minutes of sleep. Yeah, let's hear this sob story. Now, a lot of this stuff is like performed, fake. But I believe Boogie when he says this. I think he probably has some of the worst sleep you can imagine.
Before the show, and I finally got 5 minutes
of
sleep, and I had to come in.
He sounds like he's about to cry. He is so manipulative.
There and do this fucking nightmare, and I'm in the middle of a complete real. This isn't fake. This isn't pretend. I'm in the middle of an
Boogie should have been a voice actor.
Actual mental break. I'm in the middle of an actual mental break. So let's broadcast that for the fucking world.
Okay, just calm down.
Well, you could always leave the call, Boogie. So I don't keep up with Lolcow Live. I'll watch Aussie Cobb clips of just stuff going wrong on it. So I have no idea who the bottom two are. I know the top right one is Rastov. Again, I have no idea what the storyline is going on, but from what I understand, Boogie was supposedly made an unpaid intern, which I don't think is true at all.
So breaks every day.
Oh yeah, oh, he threw it.
Whoa. I'm fucking right.
Yeah. Kill that skeleton like it's Skyrim. Oh, look at that picture of Boogie. Oh, I might just screenshot this and use it for the thumbnail. I'm not gonna lie.
Fucking great.
I'm great. I'm fucking great.
I feel great.
Oh, he unhooked the Elgato. Again, Elgato. I love that company so much. They're owned by Corsair too. Again, anytime I ever need something, I don't care what it is, I'm going with them first.
Christ.
Are you fucking great?
No,
that's the only thing that can save us.
$1,000 monitor.
I broke my $1,000 monitor. This part I think is actually true because we're gonna get to see that monitor soon. Man, if I ever broke a monitor, I would be so upset. So I use these two monitors. They're Asus. Again, that's why I had the Asus brand loyalty for so long. Because these monitors were amazing. Like, you cannot beat them. I won't lie. 27-inch, curved, two of them. But unfortunately, I realized that they don't make good everything. And so these will probably be the last ones I buy. Maybe someday I'll get another one, but these things are going to be good for like 10 years, I want to say.
broke my $1,000 monitor. I broke my $1,000
Well, who told you to do?
Oh, actually, I know one guy. So I've told the story before of Call of Duty 4. One of my gaming friends at the time, he got so mad when he died, he took out the disc and bit it. I know another guy, and I don't know how somebody does this. His laptop was broken on the top right or left part of the screen. He told me, yeah, one day I died in a video game and I just grabbed my laptop and bit the edge of the screen. Who does that? Who does that? How do you even get that idea into your head? How do you get that mad?
Do that? Who told you to do that?
Why'd you flip out like that?
I broke my $1,000 monitor.
I also want to say this. Who buys a $1,000 monitor? Now, again, for my monitors, the ones I just mentioned, I know for a fact they were under $250. Now, that being said, I do always wait until something goes on sale before I buy it. I will never pay full price for something if I can help it. But for 1440p, again, curved monitors, 27-inch, I couldn't imagine needing a 4K monitor at all. Maybe an ultra-wide would be cool, but again, I have no use for that. So I don't know why these people spend money on something and really get nothing in return for it, like no advantages.
You're 50 years old, man. You're not.
You're 50 years old. I keep forgetting how old Boogie really is. Now, I know medical technology has gotten really good, but man, Boogie is not long for this world. I will be shocked if he makes it to 2035.
Heard you. You shouldn't be breaking stuff. You're unemployed.
I agree. Even if you're not employed, you just shouldn't be breaking stuff.
Alexa, stop.
Oh, fuck. No.
I broke my $1,000 fucking monitor, man.
No.
Oh, could you imagine?
Ooh. Then nobody will see it anyway because it's buffering, right?
Can you fix your camera, Boogie?
Oh, here we go. Look at that. Oh, Boogie. I actually think he's stressed out, like, for real. Because could you imagine looking at your monitor and seeing that? Just these cracks, difference in brightness, that whole green line and black part that's never going to work again. It's over. You got to get a brand new one.
No, I'm out. That's broke a $1,000 fucking monitor.
Christ,
Hey,
I'd cry.
opportunity for a rest off. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Bro, broken $1,000 monitor. Let's break the whole fucking thing down.
Yeah. Smash it.
Can you make it so we can see? Yeah, can we at least?
Yeah, we want to see.
I just want him to have the pleasure of knowing.
Oh yeah, great camera angle, Boogie. This is really great for us looking at you breaking stuff.
And I'm breaking out.
Oh!
Jesus Christ. Bro, calm down, dude.
Anything. That's what you got mad about.
I mean, this kind of makes sense. Maybe Boogie could, I wanted to say maybe this makes sense because maybe Boogie could write off as a tax thing, but no, he's an online content creator. He could just write anything he buys related to it as a tax write-off.
Two shit. Hey, guess what?
Oh, imagine, that thing's curved. Imagine if Boogie just jumped on the center of it and smashed it in two. That would have been Kino.
My life's over anyway. Desi, get out the room.
Yeah, Desi, get out.
Yeah, you know we're in the fucking Steve,
All right,
right?
you might need it. You might need it. If
Yeah,
this hits
this
bad, you might need to kick him.
Boogie.
Boogie, chill.
Go back to the computer room, bro. Go back to the fucking computer room.
No, hold on. We're gonna use my axe. We're gonna use my axe for $2,000.
No.
Do it.
TV. Don't break the TV.
How do you spend $2,000 on a TV? So the last TV I bought, it was 2018. I haven't used the thing in 3 years, but I keep getting the dimensions wrong. I think it's like a 50-something inch TV, 4K. Now, in Canada dollars, that thing was like 500, 400, and it's perfect. Like, I have no idea why I would need anything else. How do you spend $2,000 on a TV? Like, that doesn't even make sense to me.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of TVs, I just want to say this. I cannot stand how you cannot get a dumb TV anymore. I remember a few years later, after I bought my TV, people were telling me like, oh man, I hate my smart TV. And I said, hey, why don't you just get one without that stuff? And they told me, you can't do that anymore. They don't make them. And then I looked it up and I found out, yeah, now all the TVs have like ads on them that you can't get rid of. They're spyware, like they have microphones in them. Why would you want your TV to have a camera and a microphone on it? Why does a TV need to connect to the internet? I do not understand where technology is going. So there are these Samsung fridges, and I don't know why anyone would need this or want it, but it's got a screen on it where you can see like inside the fridge to pick out what you want before you open it. But again, it will play ads in the meantime. I honestly hate all this smart home technology stuff. There's this old 4chan post I remember, and it was something like, Yeah, buy a new toaster in whatever year. Have to connect it to the internet for it to work. Gets a virus. Like, I just want my stuff to plug in and work.
Boogie, don't do it, Boogie.
Do it, Boogie. Do it.
Calm down, bro.
Fucking iPhone!
I got an iPhone. I don't know what it is with Boogie, but he's obsessed with people having an iPhone. Back when they had that guy CD-ROM on Lolcow Live, I remember he was just saying to him, if you're gonna be a creator, you should probably have an iPhone. That doesn't even make sense.
I told you, you wouldn't like how I use my fucking axe. You wouldn't like it.
I like it.
Be using the axe, dude. You literally said that no one could make you crash out.
Promised me is that I wouldn't have to do this shit.
Well, like I said, no one.
He has two ultrawides right next to each other? Imagine the strain on his neck. Like, does he have to roll around on his chair to get to the other side of the monitor to look what's on it?
Made you break that shit. No one made you break it.
I would have to break my fucking shit
today.
No one made you break shit. You did that on your own.
$100.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Oh! Oh, I know I was joking about him smashing the arcade machine, but dang, those things are expensive. And I think a lot of people would like them. Why, Boogie? Why? Oh, wait. So I just read the names of the games on that. It looks like it's all Disney stuff. So, I mean, you could probably still put an emulator on it or Bazite. I don't know, but still not good to break, but I'm less concerned.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God!
Boogie would make the worst slasher villain of all time. You could probably be Ricky Berwick in a mobility scooter and still outrun him.
Stop right now.
Ooh, Keem's in.
Bro.
Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
I need my axe! I got my axe!
Listen to me. Listen to me. Earlier today, we had a phone call, and you said, I'm not... Listen to me. Listen to me. Just listen. Just listen. Don't make noise. Just listen. Earlier today, me and you had a...
Honestly, why not just mute him? That will shut him up.
Conversation.
You said... Lied! You must have lied! I needed my axe!
Earlier today, me and you had a conversation.
You must have lied!
Earlier today, me and you had a conversation. You asked me if you were going to have to smash stuff, and I promised you, you would not have to smash anything. I promised you that you wouldn't have to break a single thing.
You lied. Now again, I don't keep up with too much of the Lolcow Live storyline, but this time, something happened that I believe is actually true. So somebody Boogie knew died, and Boogie said to Keemstar, I can't come on the show. I need to go to a funeral. And Keemstar said, yeah, okay, if you need to go to a funeral, go ahead. And so Boogie went to Disney World with Desi instead. Apparently it wasn't even like the real funeral, it was just a bunch of friends getting together. He didn't go. And the main funeral, like the real one, was for family. So Keem was apparently not very happy that Boogie did that and tried to pull the wool over his eyes.
Did not lie.
You lied!
Not lied.
You lied!
I did not.
Dude, look at Rastov and Scooter. They're identical. Now, I should probably say this. I've actually had a brief interaction with Rastov. So, him and a guy called Twiggy were the hosts of Lolcow, and for some reason, I was invited on as a guest. I said sure. I was invited to a group chat with Rastov and Twiggy, and so just made a quick acquaintance. Hello. And then the storyline was Rastov and Twiggy were like death enemies. And I remember in the group chat, Rastov kicked out Twiggy. And I thought, oh, that's weird. I thought this was like a storyline. And so I was talking to the card guys because I had to get something done for them. I forget what it was. And I said, hey, what's going on with that? Like, is it the storyline or is it real? And I just get told, no, that's absolutely real. They absolutely hate each other. So there is some truth behind the scenes. I want to say that, but I don't know how much of it's fake, how much of it's real.
I did not lie.
Liar!
I'm in the middle of a mental break.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I think you need to calm down, and I think you need to
calm down.
All right?
I'm not cleaning up. I'm ready for it.
I'm not cleaning it up. Oh, we're gonna see him make Desi do it for him.
Shit! Ready for shit! I'm ready for shit!
No.
Oh, imagine if Boogie just pile drive that skeleton. He'd probably put a hole through the floor, even if he doesn't have a basement.
We can't see you, first of all, just so you know, at all. We can't
I don't care. Trust me when I tell you I'm breaking shit.
Trust me when I say.
Do not break anything anymore. Yeah, but nobody.
A little too late.
Oh, look at that mess. Look at that.
Now, Rast.
Oh, I can't pause it at a good moment.
I needed my axe.
Jesus Christ.
He could have just grabbed that one Slimer's holding. That looks removable.
Yeah, well, Boogie.
Imagine how many people that chair can hold. That's probably like an elevator weight of people. You know that limit when he says like, this elevator can hold a maximum of 10 people. That's probably that chair.
It was a troll that you would need your axe.
Okay, I've never seen the new Star Wars movies, but I'm pretty sure that ball R2-D2, there's only one of them. Why does he have two? What's he gonna do with them? They're such junk, he just leaves them in the corner.
Yeah.
Out of breath.
You promised me.
Remember, Boogie had to take breaks when he was mowing his lawn.
I know I did. And nobody...
Why did I need my axe?
He's gonna blame this on
Manipulative Boogie.
Just to blame it on Keemstar.
Just stop. Desi, if you can hear me, can you please remove the...
Oh, the Nikocado avocado angle.
There's glass everywhere.
Yeah, don't come in here, there's glass.
Okay, don't move. Just stay where you're at.
I didn't see any glass, actually, thinking about it. Maybe it's something from the monitor, but I doubt it.
I need you to calm down for a second, all right?
I'm not going to, man. I'm in the middle of a mental break.
Do the training that you learned in your therapy of how to calm down for a second.
I don't have any for this. There is no therapy that can prepare you for this. I don't have a monitor.
Can you listen to me?
I don't have a monitor.
Listen to me. You can get a new monitor.
With what money?
With what money? Well, Boogie, I'm sure you have a credit card. That can help. I'm sure if he just went on eBay, sold a bunch of his magic cards in random boxes saying like, hey, loose pack, 50 cards. Charge, I don't know, $3 for that? Does that sound fair? I haven't been into magic for a very long time. I remember, so the pack was called Theros. That's when I got into it. Bought a few after that. A couple of years later, after not really being into it, me and my old roommate, we were talking about playing Magic, and I said, oh man, you know what? I got some old cards from a couple of years ago. I could play with those. And he said to me, no, you can't use those anymore. And I thought, what do you mean? Like, they're Magic cards. And he said, yeah, every 4 booster packs, like every new set after the 4th one, all those cards you can't use anymore. I was not pleased with that answer.
I just got fired! I don't have money!
I'll buy you a new monitor. I don't give a fuck. I'll buy you a new monitor. All right?
Yay.
You can get a new monitor. These are all problems that are easily fixed. You need to calm down.
I'm not going to.
Wow.
I haven't slept in 3 days.
I haven't slept in 3 days. Again, I don't believe that. I think that Boogie did sleep. There's no way he would be up for 3 days. But his sleep quality, being the size he is, there is no way he can sleep without a CPAP machine.
Okay, but again, you knew you had this show. You should have slept.
I can't sleep. I'm in the middle of a breakdown. What part of that are you misunderstanding?
I gotta say about Boogie's acting skills, being able to get himself red in the face, I don't think I could do that.
Well, how come you're not spinning?
I don't know what that means.
You said you're breaking it down.
Dude.
I'm having a mental episode. I know you don't believe in mental health. I know you think I'm only play acting. I know you think I'm having a
I don't think anyone thinks this is play
Oh,
acting.
I think it's a bit of play acting, Mr. Rastov. And we're gonna see Boogie agree when he's talking to the cops later.
But I'm not. I'm
Boogie.
not.
Boogie.
I am not well. I am not well.
Okay, Boogie.
Boogie should go on FPS boot camp. There is no way PKA would not do a crossover like that.
I don't know what to tell you. Do you want to get off camp?
I mean, I know that LolCow Live did Fat Camp, and maybe Boogie lost some weight. He probably did. But PKA, I think Wings lost like 30 pounds, or probably more.
Do you want to go take a nap?
I can't nap. I need to do fucking balls and fucking pit and shit and cocksucker. And then get out here and get tortured by this motherfucker.
We will let you go take a nap. Do you want to get off?
Yeah, go to bed, Boogie. Take a nap.
Why did you take it?
Oh, I feel bad for Boogie's dogs. Regardless of this being real or not, to those dogs, this is real. They hear their owner in a room destroying everything, Like banging, screaming, him red in the face. For them, that's gotta be like scary.
Stop screaming at her. Don't do that.
Why did she take it?
Yeah. Stop
Don't scream at
Please
her.
don't take it. I need that to do the show.
No, you don't. We've said that
you
you don't.
told me I did.
Oh, I guess Desi took the axe. Can't really blame her. Even if Boogie's just screwing around. Like, what's he gonna do? Maybe put a hole in the wall that's gotta be fixed later? She doesn't want people to see that.
This is what I've dealt with for fucking 2 years, and people think this job's easy.
Boogie behind the scenes, from what I understand, he does get absolutely insane. I think it was during like the cancer arc. He had a call with Keemstar, and he was actually having a legit breakdown.
Dude, dude.
What I deal with. Like, you don't understand. This type of shit happens when there's no cameras. Like, this happens in the fucking meeting to plan the show. This shit happens. This is what I've been dealing with before Lolcow Live even existed. Just when I was trying to stop Boogie from allegedly deleting his Minecraft account years and years ago.
Deleting his Minecraft account? Is that a big deal? So I have a Minecraft world that I play on my Xbox, or played. I don't remember having to make an account for that. I never did multiplayer. I just like had this world and I make big highways to all the mountains. Probably not the way you're supposed to play Minecraft, but it's the way I like it. But Minecraft is like $30, I want to say? Why would deleting his account be that big of a deal?
I've dealt with this so many times. I bring him back in 10 minutes and hopefully he's changed.
Top safe.
Yo, you better fucking stop, motherfucker.
Yeah, chill out, motherfucker.
Well, you keep telling me I need the axe.
You have police on the way to your house.
Ooh, things are about to get real.
You know that this is live. You know this is live, right? And when the cops come there, they're going to see that you destroyed your whole room, and you're probably going to jail tonight.
Would Boogie last in jail?
Fucking stop.
Jail's, at least I might sleep in jail.
At least I might sleep in jail. No, you wouldn't. That's probably the worst place to go to sleep.
Fucking stop. Do you really want to go to fucking jail tonight?
If that's what it takes, man. If that's what makes a good show.
That's what it takes.
No.
That would not make a good show. I mean, don't get me wrong, Boogie getting arrested, being put in cuffs, that would go viral. I think Boogie's too big to actually get properly handcuffed, so they'd have to double cuff him. But yeah, if he went to jail, like, show's over. It's a great scene, it'll go viral, but the show ends at that point.
This does not make a good show. This has been a disaster, just like your fucking room.
I gotta go get ready for the cops.
You are gonna.
I gotta go get ready for the cops.
Gotta go get ready for the cops.
Because they had you like screaming at Desi and stuff. They might think that she's in danger.
I'm sure that's exactly what they're gonna do.
We didn't see Desi on the screen when he yelled at her, so I don't know about that.
By the way, I'm not saying I called, but dude, this is live. Someone probably did.
It is a little questionable, Keem saying like, hey, I never called, but maybe somebody did. I don't think Keemstar would actually call the police on Boogie for content. I really don't think he would do that. But why would he say, I didn't do it, before saying like, they might be on the way, or they're on the way?
Get your shit together and quit fucking around.
Yeah, calm down, Boogie.
Talk to the cops now.
All right, we'll read out some nice ones.
Cops are here.
Nice ones just while you're calming down, okay?
Yeah, let's hear Discord rest off real quick. Let's hear or better yet, let's hear behind the scenes rest off.
Ooh, I'd love to hear that.
Hold on. You mean the fact that that you told everybody that I fucking
Look at this mess. Boogie said there's glass everywhere. Now call me crazy, but I really don't see any. Boogie's also in his socks. Probably get some, I don't know. I don't want to sound mean, and I think everyone's gonna say it's probably true. I don't think Boogie can bend down and tie his shoes. He's guaranteed somebody that needs Crocs.
Quit, and then I got a shitload of hate messages. That sucked.
That joke, that bit.
Oh,
that
Boogie! Look at those Pokemon toys in the corner. It looks like a bunch of Pikachus. How do his dogs not grab it?
3 days of hell you put me through. You're right.
I didn't put you through, Dick. You did this. You did this whole fucking thing to yourself.
Yeah, look what you made me do, Rastov. Look at my floor.
Sure I did. Well, you're right. I was the one who asked myself. You're right. You're right. I'm the one who came prepared with an axe, remember?
No, but the whole Denmark thing? No, fuck you, dude. The whole Denmark thing, you fucking turned that into an L. You turned it into an L.
Once again, I'm sorry that I wanted Desi to stop getting harassed by that piece of shit.
Oh my god, this is unusable.
It's the weekend.
Oh, here comes the cops.
Dude, that's
Oh,
the
here
cops.
come the
Yeah,
cops.
focus on that. Focus on that.
Yeah, focus on that. Boogie mutes his mic, unfortunately. And again, we're going to see why.
Focus on that.
Oh yeah, put on full screen. See
Unmute
what's going
him.
on.
Yeah. Oh, I love that staircase for the dogs. I actually do. Now, I think everyone appreciates seeing a dog leap up like they're a cheetah about to get their prey, like onto the couch. But Boogie's dog, look at him. He can't do that. He's also very happy to see the cops. And if we're going to see the body cam footage, they are happy to see the dogs too.
Himself.
Wait, whoa, hold on. Is that the kitchen table? Is that the kitchen table? And look at that computer chair on the right-hand side. Boogie needs two fat people chairs. So I'm pretty sure those can hold like 500 pounds. I know Wingo has one that's rated for 500 pounds, and he's like 550 now, so man's living on the edge. That is insane. Boogie cannot sit at the kitchen table without a chair rated for 500 pounds.
Oh,
fuck.
Oh, I love that dog. He's like a teddy bear. Yeah, look at him wagging his tail. That's so cute.
Damn. Boogie should be
saying goodbye to the
smarter than
cops.
this with how old he is.
Okay, I want to see the dog. Put the camera back on him.
Why do I hear screaming in the background? Is that Gidgy?
I don't hear any screaming, Keemstar. What are you talking about?
rude.
Is it?
Okay. Okay. We'll list you in there that way in the future. We can call you as well if it's an answer for them. But cool. Well,
Yeah.
I guess enjoy.
Feel free to stop by anytime, guys. Appreciate you guys keeping her safe. Keep me safe.
Feel free to stop by
Thank you,
anytime.
guys.
Yeah, thank y'all too.
I mean, these cops are friendly from what I've seen. They're happy to see the dogs. They're pretty understanding of the situation. But not any time. Absolutely not. I like my privacy.
Wow. Boogie knows how to handle it.
Yeah, it's about my 10,000th cop call since I started this show.
Probably not,
We
Boogie.
can't talk until they leave because I was about to say, did you get his guns? But
Fucking hell, bro.
damn.
At least they didn't
It's
have
about-
the axe.
What did the room look like?
Yeah, let's get the full
Yeah,
view.
show us the
Oh,
room.
oh, look at this. Okay, so I see one monitor that's looking pretty fine. So Boogie's, how can I stream without a monitor? Comment, really, no, doesn't hold up. I see like circuit boards. I see a bunch of broken like plywood. Okay, from the arcade machine. Okay, that makes sense. My bad. And yeah, that monitor guaranteed will not work. We did see it broken, and we saw him pick it up and throw it on the ground. I still think he should have laid it down and just jumped in the center, smashing it in two.
Oh my
God.
Yeah, why are there magic cards all over the place too? Maybe I'm crazy, but I didn't see him pick them up and throw them around.
Oh my god, Boogie.
God.
Honestly, my biggest use for magic cards since I stopped playing, when I'm painting Warhammer models, I will just use them as a palette. It's like an infinite amount of palettes I can just mix paint on. And of course, at that point, I don't feel any guilt about throwing them away. I don't think I've done it with any like rare cards, but some magic fan is gonna probably get angry at me, but I could have.
Nice.
Boogie.
What did you tell them?
I told them that I have a YouTube channel. I'm in the middle of a live stream. As part of it, I broke a bunch of shit.
I had to tell him about the axe smell because I knew that was.
Oh yeah, so I didn't put this in the video. He took a can of Axe body spray and he just sprayed it all over the room. I legit cannot take Axe body spray, like, seriously. When I was in high school, a bunch of guys started a fire, like a campfire, and threw a can of Axe body spray in it and it exploded. So another incident with Axe body spray you're probably aware of, Chris Chan used to think that you could take a can of Axe body spray and use that instead of taking a shower. So I can't see that for its legitimate use. I just see it as like absolute trash.
The other mine as well. So
Did you tell him that you just buried a body and you covered up with Axe body spray?
Yeah, really.
Use axe.
I told him
Get rid.
Because you're using an axe. It was all for the show, is what I told him.
I probably could get away with murder at this point.
I probably could get away with murder. I can only imagine Breaking Bad, where they kill the drug dealer in the basement, but it's Boogie involved. He'd probably fall through the floor alone walking up the stairs.
I never would.
Okay.
I never would.
Jesus
I never would.
I never would.
Fucking idiot, dude.
I never would. I would never hurt anybody. You guys know I would never hurt anybody. I do like to break shit, though.
But just for normal shows, bro, we can't have TTS
here comes Desi picking up the mess
anymore.
Honestly, at first I felt a little bad, but then after I was thinking about it, there is no way Desi pays rent or any part of the mortgage. Like, I could be wrong. Maybe she does do something, but I don't think she does anything that makes money. So if all she does is like be Boogie's wife, cleaning up a little bit, not a bad thing.
To get rid of that shit, bro.
Yeah. I spent $1,000 on a fucking mixer so I could pump it through my microphone, but fuck it, who cares, right?
$1,000 on a mixer. Rastov, no. Get the Wave XLR. I don't mean to sound like I'm plugging this thing, but I am so happy with the quality I am getting from it.
I got my mixer. I just gotta wait till Wednesday for it to come.
You have your mixer on the way, and then you'll finally have the setup ready?
Yes. Look at poor Desi cleaning up.
Yeah, look at poor Desi.
I would
it's just how it rolls.
fucking die if I had to clean up his mess.
Let's read some donos.
Oh, Boogie's muted.
Once again, I'm not good at it. Okay? All I have is on and off, man. And once it's on, it's
all I have is on
man.
and off.
Once
That's his hunger, and there's no off.
it's on. And I gave it to Keem and Rastov and Scooter and anyone else who'll fucking listen. And yeah, Keem did the right thing by firing me so I could find a way to turn it off. I apparently haven't done that yet because I'm living in the ruins of my fucking studio now.
The ruins of my studio. Okay, look at how well Desi cleaned that up. She actually did a good job. Now, I would probably take a broom, sweep up the rest, but compared to what it was, like, it's looking a lot better.
Now, so I probably haven't figured out how to turn it off yet.
What does your therapist tell you to do when you get angry?
It doesn't, in general, involve needing to get weapons, so I haven't...
Now, I genuinely do believe Boogie freaks out like this a lot when he's not trying to play it up. The easiest way he could probably fix it is just losing the weight. Now, I know some people are going to say, oh, Denim, he's tried to lose the weight. He's gotten the surgery, and he beat it. Just like Wingo. But realistically, like, the more fat a man has on his body, the more estrogen he produces. And once you get, like, this imbalance of testosterone and estrogen, you go off the rails. Like, you are a crazy person. So if I was Boogie, like, I'd probably cut down the magic, try to keep my spending a little lower, and use that money to go to, what's it called? Ozempic. From what I understand, like, the way that works, it, like, changes the way your mind sees food. You get fuller faster. You don't want junk food as much. I'm no expert on the drug, but I definitely think Boogie could use it.
Really covered that, but outside of weapons, it's everything I did once I had my camera muted. I took deep breaths. I did grounding exercises, and
I took deep breaths. No, Boogie, I think you were out of breath.
Remembered the people that are in the room that are hoping and expecting for me to calm down, including you guys, which is why I'm so fucking calm right now.
I'm proud of you, Boogie.
I'm proud of you.
Calming down. You did good.
Yeah.
Sound much calmer.
Yeah, this could have gone way worse.
Hey, did you know I destroyed in the Phyrexian arena, Rastov? And a lot of these foil basic lands from Final Fantasy
don't
have
care.
Been destroyed with an axe. So I'm having a pretty good day.
Oh, no.
I'm having a pretty good
day. Okay, yeah, those are actually destroyed. Again, I did not see him throw the magic cards. Now, maybe I just didn't clip it, but I don't remember seeing it when I was clipping either.
Good day. I don't know what other...
Okay, actually, you know what? Since we're on the topic of cards, I want to tell a very funny story that happened with me. So, one day, me and a guy from work, we were getting off, and he said, hey, you want to go to the game shop with me? I'm going to buy some Pokemon cards. I said, sure. Now, this was 2022, and so he bought this expensive box. It was like $250 of Pokemon cards. And so I bought a couple of packs. We went to his car to open them, and the first thing I see him do, he peeled off the price sticker, and he says to me, this is how I can lie to my wife about how much this cost. It was so funny. You have no idea.
I don't know what other expensive cards are in there.
Oh, Desi's still pick. Is she wearing gloves now?
Cards alone.
Maybe don't look at those right now.
Yay, Spider-Man shit. Hooray.
Why were you swinging your axe at the cards? When did you start doing
that?
I was kind of just swinging it everywhere, if you didn't notice. I wasn't really paying a lot of attention. It's actually kind of lucky that the new arcade machine...
Imagine Lord of the Rings, except instead of Gimli, it's Boogie. That whole toss me scene would never have been possible.
Didn't get it.
I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow you can play on the arcade machine or something.
Oh, Boogie. Again, that meltdown, I feel like a lot of it was fake, but I also feel like some of it was real. I do think Boogie cannot control his emotions whatsoever, and so he can probably get himself, like, really worked up. Now, we're gonna see the body cam soon, but first, I want to show a little clip I saw.
Do you want to have your own children?
Do you want to have your own children? Now, Boogie has previously said, no, I do not want to have my own children, because I'm afraid what I might do to them.
Grin.
Yes, actually,
Yes.
I do. Me and Desi after.
Me and Desi. Boogie, no. Again, I don't think he's going to be around by 2035. Boogie will not be a part of this kid's life for that long. Now, I won't tell people what they can do and what they can't do in life, but Boogie, this is not a very good plan.
We get married. Definitely plan to have kids. I don't know if I'd be a great parent still, but I know I wouldn't be as bad a one as I was afraid of.
No, I can agree with that. Both Boogie's parents were not very good, from what I understand.
And I definitely will have the in-laws to help raise the kid, as well as Desi.
As well as Desi? Of course. She's the mom. Of course she's going to help you. That's her kid. So I don't know what the deal is with Chad right now. Chad is Boogie's roommate. And so years ago, Boogie made a deal with Chad. Hey man, listen, I'm like 600 pounds, but I have a lot of money and a house. If you become my live-in caretaker and, what's it called? Landscaper? I will give you the house in my will when I die. And so for Chad, again, I don't know what he does besides help out Boogie. I don't even know if he has a job. But to him, like, yeah, that's a pretty fair deal. Then comes along Desi. And so now they're getting married. Obviously, when Boogie dies, she's going to get the house. So what happens to this guy?
And we will be a wonderful family, and I think my kids will be very lucky.
Kids. With an S. Multiple. Can Boogie even have kids? So I know men can have kids like up to their 70s, but does he have the testosterone to do it? I think that's a genuine question.
So I think I really look forward to being a dad one day. And it should be nice.
Should be nice.
Thank you.
Look
Really
forward to
appreciate
it. Whew. I mean, if what Wingo said was true and he's making doctor money right now, yeah, things are going to be good for a while. But again, once he dies, Desi's money pipeline is going to go down so fast. Like almost immediate. Ugh. Scary to think about. But that's enough of the kids stuff. We're going to get to Boogie's body cam footage. And it's completely different from what we just saw.
Hello?
I gotta say, I do like Boogie's front yard. He really went all out when it came to the decorations.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, here comes the dogs. Hi, doggies. So there are cops that would legit shoot horrible people, by the way. The kind that should actually be fired, where I agree with A.D.A. Fuck those guys. But no, these ones, like, you see these small dogs running up to them, wagging their tails. Hi, doggies. Like, no, these guys are chill.
Doing all right?
YouTube live streaming. We're doing it. Got called. Come on in.
Okay.
Come on in. Oh, yeah, we can hear Keemstar talking from the Lolcow Live episode.
Sounded like you've dealt with it in the past.
About a million times.
Oh, you better believe he's dealt with the cops coming to his house before. Especially when Frank Hassel visited him.
Yeah, we're breaking some stuff today for comedic purposes.
I still cannot believe Boogie did that. What was he thinking? I'm going to fire a warning shot right up into the air. Now, from what I understand, warning shots are not a legal thing. You are never supposed to do it. But if I was going to do a warning shot, I'd probably shoot it right into the front lawn, like, hey, bang, get off my property. Boogie did probably the most dangerous thing you could do, shoot a bullet up into the air. I don't know how many people it is that die to, like, bullets shot up in the air, but I know it's, like, in the tens to hundreds. In America alone, worldwide, it's definitely way more.
Okay.
You know, the whole shtick is that it's serious.
Gotcha.
But it's not actually serious. In one interview, you heard him.
Yeah, the whole shtick is, it's supposed to be serious, but it's all fake.
Make sure she's safe. You're welcome to, guys. You know.
Okay. Everything all right? Yes, sir. All right. What did you get? Were you guys doing something with an axe? That's what they were telling us.
Yeah, he also sprayed axe.
Oh, dude! Okay, so the dog just leapt onto the chair. I thought you could only walk up the stairs. No, that's awesome.
Right, it was just for the comedic joke of the show and
Gotcha.
everything. Yeah.
How would you explain Lolcow Live to the cops? Yeah, we take people that are popular in our Discord server, give them a show on our network, and then just fire everyone and replace them.
Wow, but it's usually just how the show is.
Gotcha.
Oh, look at this. It's like an episode of Hoarders, except it's only one room that's bad. Yeah, look at this cop. He's probably thinking, this is thousands of dollars. And this guy just like screams on the internet?
Okay, well.
Oh, hold on. Was that a puzzle? Let's go back a second. Yeah, it is. Oh, boogie. Yeah, that puzzle icon is very fitting. Let's just say that.
Okay, well, obviously people called because they were concerned, so. Yeah,
oh, there's a chair. There's a chair. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that is absolutely the dinner table. You can see that's Boogie's chair at the head of the table, fit for 500 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're supposed to be on the envelope with the thing, try to make it look as real as possible.
Oh, dude, look at that cop. He's just petting the dog.
We used to have like a deal where, you know, you guys called first just to be safe.
We did call. We tried to call.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I broke the monitor, so I just...
Yeah, it was live streamed.
Yeah. So we were calling, but we didn't get an answer.
If you want, you can get her number so you can call her next time.
Sure.
Oh, one of my favorite parts is about to come up.
Are you expecting us?
So the cop is going to ask Desi what her name is. Again, Desi is a public figure, and so because it's body cam footage, they have to mute it.
They said you guys might come.
Yeah, but if you guys want to get her number, you can call her at any time, you know.
What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Redacted.
Okay.
How does it take somebody that long to say their name? Maybe she said something else that we're not privy to, but definitely does not feel... Oh, is that a Master Sword in the center of the screen? That's definitely like where the Master Sword goes, but if it's a sword, it's like incredibly small.
We'll list you in there. That way in the future we can call you as well if we didn't answer from him. But, cool. Well, I guess.
Cool. Well, I guess enjoy your YouTube channel.
Thank y'all so much.
Yeah. Have a good one.
That's probably a good night for them, you know? They're not sitting in the car, just waiting for something. They're not dealing with something crazy like an actual murder. They're just going to a house. A couple of YouTubers like, hey, yeah, we're live streamers. We destroyed this room for a live stream. Check it out. Everything's cool. Pet a couple dogs and leave. It's kind of like the cops from Corner Gas. They never actually have to do something serious. But that's it for our boogie segment, and we're going to be moving on to the shortest one of the episode. That being Review Tech USA. Now, I have been a Review Tech USA hater long before the Keno Casino got into him. I remember years ago, I think it was 2012, 2013, he was making these videos, and every now and then, I'd see some of them. I'd talk about the Wii U, the Ouya, some Android-based console, and I thought, okay, I can listen to this guy. And he had this intro, the skip-de-bop-em-bop, and there was this picture of a guy on it. And I remember always thinking, oh, that's Review Tech USA. And so he started saying a bunch of stuff that just was beyond idiotic. I stopped listening to him so much. And then one day he did his face reveal. And I remember thinking like, who is this guy? Like, this is not the guy from the intro. Then he cheated some guy called Big Cheese. I think the guy gave him like a gaming computer. And Review Tech USA refused to pay the money for it or send it back. And so again, after that, like, I knew this guy was an idiot. Didn't understand how people could listen to him. I was done. Well, Review Tech USA has a bit of a case of TDS, and he's now planning on leaving the United States to move to Canada, IDUB style. Except, believe it or not, Review Tech USA's case is actually worse. So, with IDUBS and Anissa is a Canadian citizen. IDUBS is not. As an American citizen, you can go to Canada for 6 months out of the year before you have to leave. It's the exact same thing with Canadians going to the US. Anissa, however, has an advantage. She is able to sponsor IDUBS so that way he can stay in the country longer. Review Tech USA, Rich Dickers, does not have any of this. So he is planning on moving to Canada with his kids, when, if you remember, in the US, he lives with his parents. The dude does not have any skills whatsoever. Maybe he can video edit. He definitely cannot stream, like, they're unwatchable. All he does is take his shirt off for a goal, watch DSP while he's high, and of course, his most famous, applauding soundboard. Like, it's terrible. I can't watch it. I can't listen to it. So we're gonna hear him talk about his whole idea. Oh, before I play this, I should probably say, so I mentioned Aussie Cobb in the last clip. So this footage is from him.
Dude, I gotta get the fuck out of this country.
Dude, I gotta get out of this country. I'm done. Rich, you have no idea how lucky you are to be in the United States. The cost of everything in Canada is absurd. I'll give you a quick little example. The last time I was at the grocery store, I think I bought like 5 cans of soda. Sorry, not 5 cans, 5 boxes of soda water. I cannot stop drinking it. I will legit just have cases next to me and chug it. I bought a bunch of meat, some bread, some cheese. Now, this was enough meat to last me like 2 weeks, maybe more. But I remember I spent like $175, and this is just for me. He's got a family to deal with. Not only that, housing costs in Canada are absolutely insane. Now, that's for both buying and renting. My current lease runs out in late April, so I figured, hey, you know what? I'm gonna look at some other places around here. The cheapest I found was $900 on an island called Fogo Island. Now, that's an island off the coast of Newfoundland. The only thing I know about it is they have a hotel that looks pretty cool. When I'm editing this, I'll probably put in a picture of it. But Newfoundland also has the advantage. It has a very low cost of living compared to the rest of Canada. There are places in Ontario and British Columbia that are like $3,500 a month. I think the average cost of like a studio apartment in Toronto, and now again, this is a very big city, it makes sense, but it's like $1,700 a month for a studio. And he's got 2 kids, one of them that is blind, by the way, that he needs to look after. I don't know what he's thinking with this idea. Now, there's actually a new law that they're proposing that will make it easier to emigrate to Canada. Essentially, if you have any ancestral ties, this goes like from parent, grandparent, great-grandparent, and beyond. Essentially, it makes it way easier. But he is making such a mistake if he tries to do this, I'm telling you.
I'm done. I'm tapping out.
The fact that Disney...
Like, I'm literally going to get the ball rolling in October. I got to get the
In October. I got to get out of here.
Give into this. Now, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just definitely going to get my passport spruced up. That's for shit sure, at least. Like, dude, I have 3 kids. I have a...
Okay, so sorry. I thought he had 2 kids. 3 kids. That's going to make it so much harder. And remember this. Again, he's living with his parents right now. They're helping to take care of his 3 kids. All of that work is now going to rely on him. Rich is an idiot if he does this.
Daughter with special needs. I got to get the fuck out of here. I want to just focus on rebuilding myself and, you know, and I'm not just talking about YouTube. I'm talking life all around.
Moving to Canada is not going to magically fix your life. If he wants to move his life to somewhere else, there are so many other states he could do that. Now, I'm not actually sure where Rich lives, but there are some very democratic states he would probably like. Like, just move to Hawaii, bro.
I can't sit here worrying about
It would actually be easier to go across the Pacific Ocean to Hawaii than it would be to stay in Canada.
Kids, and then watching in...
If Rich was a single guy saying, you know what, I'm done, I'm going to Canada. Still not the best idea, but you know what, whatevs, do it. But no, he's got these kids to take care of. And again, this is changing their lives too. All their friends, gone. All their family support, gone. It's not even like he's moving for work.
At warp speed, a fascist dictatorship take over this whole country. And seeing that there's tens of millions of people that are MAGA Republicans that are okay with it.
You can't just move to another country and do. YouTube has looked into it. Each country has their own requirements.
That's true. Now, Canada and the US do have tax treaties. So the way I believe it works, if you're an American and you go to Canada for work, so you're going to need to pay Canadian taxes, but you also need to pay American taxes. You don't get double taxed. From what I understand, the way it works, you take what you pay for the Canadian side, and then you have to go to the American side and pay the rest. So on that end, it's not going to be any cheaper for him. I mean, I guess he won't have to pay state tax if he's in a state that has that, but he will be spending so much more money.
You have better shot if you get into a trade first. Also, you still have pay taxes in USA.
Oh, could you imagine Rich, Review Tech USA, doing a trade? I can't. I mean, I'm sure he's got the plumber's crack, but he could not be a plumber.
I gotta get... all right, listen. You gotta get into a trade. Okay.
I get the trades aren't for everybody, but you know what? They're actually a good idea. But Rich believes he's too good to do that. He's got to be a streamer, sitting in his bedroom, shirtless, with a chicken, talking about DSP and nonsense. I really don't know what he's thinking, but if he actually goes to Canada, he's going to find out real fast he cannot afford it. And thankfully, that's the end of our RTU segment. And we'll now be moving on to World of T-Shirts. Oh, look at this potbelly. When I saw him, I thought, oh man, it makes no sense. How does this guy drink so much and not gain any weight? But here we can tell, yeah, it's been having its toll. He's just really skinny fat. Well, in early October, he started recording a new song, California Drinking. I guess this is supposed to be the successor to his song Bottle Girl, but I don't really know. Let's take a listen.
Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only
What is up with this? Did he cut himself shaving? Or are those just moles?
past 12.
Oh, look at those veins.
It's 1700.
1700 somewhere. I absolutely hate it when people say that. Now, for my watch, I keep it on the 24-hour time. I always do the conversion, like in my head, where it's like, oh, it says 1400? That's 2 p.m. Again, I just cannot stand when people say that.
Somewhere. All the drinks are cold and the night is
I didn't take the music out of this one. I normally do that with my videos to avoid copyright, but yeah, he's just singing along to himself.
late and the night is late. I've been sipping Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan. Captain Morgan is a cultural icon.
I don't know. No.
No. Oh, Josh. So that was Joshua Block's new song. Maybe songs? I couldn't really tell. But you wouldn't be listening to hear him singing. You want to see his freakouts, as do I. So let me pull up my highlights.
Couple people. Put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag. Put the fries in the bag. We're about to see Joshua Block lose it.
Fries in the bag.
Fuck you. You want
Fuck you.
fight, bitch?
You want to fucking fight,
You
bitch?
want to fight? I live in the...
How does he run like that? So when he runs, his arm is like some soldier doing drill in a parade.
Give me your phone. Give me your phone.
Give me your phone.
I'm gonna smash that
Yeah, that's gonna make him give him your phone.
fucking phone.
Josh.
He runs like Sonic the Hedgehog. How can Tony not keep... Oh yeah, by the way, I found out the name of the cameraman is Tony.
Josh.
Motherfucking immigrant.
Motherfucking immigrant.
Josh. Josh.
Oh my god, so I couldn't show it in this, but he goes to Mexico. Joshua Block yells at some Mexican, "You fucking immigrant," and that causes the Mexican guy to like punch him in the face. How can you go to another country and call the locals immigrants, you idiot?
Stop.
Whoa.
Wow. You're not getting away as he like stops.
Josh.
El
Relax.
Salvadorian.
Josh, relax. Josh, relax. Stop. Josh.
I make more money than you because I'm an American.
You make more money than him, but you spend it on the dumbest stuff possible. One day, he blacked out and ordered $100 worth of McDonald's to his door that he never even ate.
Josh. But you hate America.
Have fun in El Salvador, bitch.
Oh, I want to use that one someday, but I can't think of an instance it would ever work.
I'm getting you deported.
Ooh.
I'm gonna smash this phone.
No, don't do that. Don't do it.
Yeah, that'll show him, Josh. Smash your own phone.
I will. I fucking will. I don't get paid.
Oh, look at that Zin rolling.
Smash this fucking.
Yeah, we got the guy on the right-hand side just mocking Josh, doing exactly what he should be doing.
thing.
Apple Store's your stuff. The Apple Store's your stuff. Don't do it. They have like high schoolers working there.
No, I'm gonna smash my phone.
I'm gonna smash my phone.
Don't do it. You're gonna be so bored on
Don't do it, Josh.
No.
Don't do it, Josh.
How's his charger that knotted?
I'm going to.
I'm going to.
Look.
Dude, the guy on the right looks like he walked out of an early 2000s, I don't know, like fashion magazine?
Don't do it, Josh.
Take a picture with you, Josh.
Don't do it, Josh.
I got assaulted here.
I got assaulted. Josh, the man said, put the fries in the bag, and I saw you physically grab onto him.
All your fans were here, dude.
No. Hold on. Let me go to. Hold on.
Oh, we got some people taking selfies with Josh. If I ever ran into Josh Block, you better believe I would take a selfie with him.
Is this true?
Hold on. Look.
Well, I'd probably try to. I might get told to go away, maybe say now, but I'd do it regardless.
I'm tempted. I'm gonna fucking do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna delete my TikTok. Do you remember in the last episode I covered Joshua Block? He deleted TikTok off of his phone, and then he had a mental breakdown. If he deleted his account, it would be that times 100.
I'm deleting my account.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm deleting my account.
Get your hands off me.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm really tempted.
You don't want to do it. You don't
I'm
want to do
tempted.
it.
Don't do it, Josh.
I'm tempted.
Josh, don't do
Don't
it.
do it.
Don't do it, Josh.
I just
Do it.
might.
I just might.
40 hours of counterproductive
I'm
activity getting that
deleting
phone
my
back. You locked yourself out of your
TikTok
iCloud, Josh.
You locked yourself out of
Josh,
your
I weigh more than
iCloud.
you.
Don't do it.
Get your hands off.
Yeah, get your hands off him, lady.
Don't.
I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm
Don't do it,
really
Josh.
tempted.
Josh, don't do
Want
it.
to do it, dude.
Josh, don't do it.
I'm gonna.
Then just do it.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna do it.
Fuck it.
I can see why he might not like TikTok. People make a lot of videos on him there, from what I understand. But he's with Party.com. He doesn't need TikTok anymore. He's famous already.
Do it.
I'm gonna go back to work at Burger King.
Do it, Josh. Here, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you.
Work at Burger King?
I worked at
Here,
Dairy.
I'll do it, Josh.
I worked at Dairy Queen.
Josh, I'll do it.
Same vibe,
I'll just
same
delete it
vibe.
for you.
I'm gonna delete my.
I'll delete it for
TikTok
you.
and get a 9 to 5.
Hey, Josh.
I'm really tempted.
Who would ever hire Joshua Block? Let's say he did well in the interview. One background search, they see all these videos of him. Blackout drunk, screaming at people, fighting people. That fish incident where he takes a fish he bought at the market and stomps on it. And even if he did get hired, people would still go to that Burger King or wherever, say, hey Josh, by the way, put the fries in the bag. And eventually, he would have a meltdown and get fired.
Don't make
This is all he can do. He cannot do anything else.
me fucking do it.
Don't
Do it,
No
Josh.
one wants
Do
you
it,
to
bro.
do
Let's have a lot of problems. Do it.
I'm gonna fucking do it.
Don't be a pansy.
Do
Fucking
it.
Do that shit.
I'm gonna fucking do it.
Josh, don't do it. Josh, don't do it.
No one wants
Is he gonna do it?
Don't make me.
Probably not.
I'm not made to be a celebrity.
You're not made to be?
I should have just gone to college and got a normal job.
Josh, you're 23. You can still go to college and get a normal job. You're young enough.
You make more money.
I'm gonna fucking do it.
He makes more money like this?
Don't
He's gonna
fucking
do it.
make me.
Don't do it.
Don't fucking make
Joshua Block, his job is AI proof. Nobody wants to watch a lolcow AI. They want to see the real thing. So long as he keeps being a crazy person in public, being himself, he is set for life, as long as he can get his spending under control.
me do
Don't
it.
fucking do
I
it,
wanna
Josh.
do it.
He's gonna do it.
I'm tempted.
He's gonna do it!
He's gonna do it.
Maybe I shouldn't.
Maybe I shouldn't do it. Yeah, I didn't do it. Big surprise.
Maybe.
All talk, no action.
do it. No one wants you to do it.
Josh, that guy in that
Maybe I
Tesla's back. He says
shouldn't
do
do
it.
No.
That guy in the Tesla back there said do it, Josh.
I decided not to.
Good call.
Because, I don't want to go back to working at Burger King.
Man, I know TikTok pays pennies, but he has to be making some money off that.
Oh, came to terms.
$400K a year.
I won't be able to ever go to Europe again if I'm making minimum
Do it, Josh.
wage.
Yeah, that's true. Man, what would he get? Maybe 3 weeks off a year? And by that time, he probably wouldn't want to go anywhere.
Stop baiting him, Josh. You just fucking do it, bro.
I want to go back home to Italy where I'm from.
Oh, we got more Italy.
My family immigrate here.
Josh,
Why did my family immigrate here? Again, I don't know, Josh. Maybe things were going bad there at the time.
Most of the time they're in the hotel. Josh, there's cops over there. Stop.
Oh, Josh, there's cops over there. Stop it. Do you think Josh is going to stop? Or do you think he's going to get a million times worse? I'll give you a hint. It's probably the latter.
Stop saying stupid stuff that you don't mean.
I'd love to get arrested.
I'd love to get arrested. You can see on that lady's face, she's got a smile that she's trying to hold back.
Tonight. They'll send me to Guantanamo Bay.
They'll send me to Guantanamo Bay. Joshua Block, as an American citizen, you would have to do something very, very bad to go to Guantanamo Bay.
And then I escape.
And I'll be a Cuban citizen. No, you wouldn't be a citizen. You would be an illegal in Cuba. If Joshua Block, even if he did succeed, his life would be terrible. He'd be living in Cuba, no bank card, no credit card, no ID. He'd be like Spenny on Who Can Stay on an Island the Longest, trying to live in a tent outside a hotel.
I'm gonna delete my TikTok page. I'm deleting TikTok!
Oh, do it.
TikTok, it's all your fault!
And the Academy Award.
He is angry.
Joshua Block. Best live stream.
Why is he chasing this guy? Did he say something?
TikTok. Josh.
Oh, I love so much how they put that microphone on his hoodie. You get the full screech. Someone help.
Afford a lawyer.
Look at her. Okay, so this lady had to have known what she was getting into being around Joshua Block. But seeing a live meltdown, she can't contain it any longer. She's trying to hide it, but whew.
Where are your glasses, Josh? Josh, what are you doing, bro? Relax.
Josh, what are you doing? Relax.
Filming me.
Quit filming me. Quit filming me. Josh, you literally pay Tony to film you while you walk around the streets.
Stop, it's fine. Stop. Stop. Hit me. You're good. Stop.
I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Oh. Yeah, remember, there are police around. There are police around, and he's making such a scene, screeching like this, saying, "I'm gonna murder you."
Chair.
What are you doing, Josh?
Yeah, I don't care if I get the electric chair. Now, I know that's supposed to be one of the more humane ways to die, but I still feel like it would be very, 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 very painful.
I can't afford a lawyer!
I can't afford a lawyer.
Josh, the car's right here. Josh, the cops are here.
Oh yeah, the cops are here. He runs right up to them.
No, I don't want to go back to jail.
Josh,
I don't want to go back to jail. Great thing to say. Right next to the police.
cops right there. Come on.
Don't, please, no.
Josh,
I can't go back to jail.
Josh is right here.
Oh no!
Dude, stop having an episode, Josh.
Quit having an episode, Josh.
Don't! Oh my god! No! No!
I still cannot believe World of T-Shirts ran into Daniel Larson that one time. And they filmed themselves together.
I don't want to.
I used to think Daniel Larson was Zoomer Christian, but I don't know. I'm starting to think that might be Josh Block. I think he stole the title while Daniel Larson was locked up.
Go to jail again. We'll be good. I'm scared. No. They're after me.
They're after. Oh yeah.
Let's go to where there's no people. And
Someone pulled.
Oh yeah. Here he is. Here he is talking to the cops.
Out on me.
Someone pulled a knife out on me.
Josh, nobody did. He's having delusions. Come on, Josh. This way.
There's. I'm an
Josh Block is such an idiot. If you actually see something, yeah, go to the cops. If something's actually happening, do it. But no, he's just going up to them, making a false report. He is beyond lucky he has these people telling him, no, we're fine, let's leave.
Influencer, okay? I have 4 million followers.
No.
He's good.
Pretty much.
I'm scared, okay?
I'm scared, okay? These people walk up to me and say, put the fries in the bag.
Stood in Newport Beach.
Oh yeah, great idea, Josh. Tell the cops about the last time you got arrested.
I'm scared. I got arrested in
doing?
Newport Beach.
Josh, that was a while ago, bro. Come on. Our car's right over here. Come on.
Let's get out of here.
What was that? 2 months prior to this? It wasn't that long ago, Mr. Tony, but...
Come on.
I'm gonna delete my TikTok.
Okay.
No, don't do that.
I'm gonna
I'm
go
gonna.
back to work at McDonald's.
No, you're not. We'll be good. We'll be good.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh, I hate this stupid country.
Yeah, she's about to be done with Josh.
I hate this country.
Look at the eye roll. Okay, I paused at a bad frame, but yeah, she is pretty much done with this whole situation.
Country. I want to go back to Italy. I don't like it here. I don't like America. And I don't have to like America.
You know what's a magical part about the United States? Every state is kind of like its own little country. They all have different rules. Of course, they all have very similar ones, but I guarantee you, no matter what your political beliefs are, there's probably a state that's very close to it.
That's true.
It's free.
Except for tax-wise. Property tax and federal tax are no-nos.
Of speech.
That's true, Josh.
That's really cool, yeah.
I want to move back to Italy.
You have 2 weeks here and you'll be really good. They're not racist here. And you'll
This country's terrible.
until like the fleet.
This country's terrible.
What was it? The flat? What was it?
This country's terrible.
Josh, let's have a seat.
I want to leave.
Josh, let's have a seat here. You'll be good.
Oh, look at that bench. It's like cement. Oh, no, it's got a nice design on one end.
Oh.
The other one looks like it's been worn out.
TikTok.
Trump's going to ban TikTok. Now, I believe first-term Trump might have talked about getting rid of it. Biden was the one that actually planned out getting rid of it. And then, before coming into presidency, Trump said, "No, I think I'm going to try and keep TikTok as long as they sell it to an American buyer." He saved it, Josh.
And I'll have nothing.
Josh, you have everything. You have your life. You have your.
Trump is banning TikTok.
Oh, yeah. Okay, lady on the right, she's definitely done. Maybe I was too quick to cast stones on the one on the left. She looks like she's still having a good time.
Trump is banning TikTok. You see what happened?
Oh, she's disgusted on the right.
They can't. China won't sell TikTok to a U.S. company. They're gonna ban TikTok and I'll be unemployed.
Joshua Block, again, yes, you have a TikTok. I'm sure you make a fair bit of money off it. But you stream on party.live. They pay you like $10,000 for every 40 hours you stream. Like, that is what you should be focusing on.
Instagram, you have streaming.
I don't want to live in a country that banned TikTok.
You know what? Actually, if Joshua Block wanted to make more money, he should go the Asmongold route. Just hire an editor, upload like highlights of his streams, and that would get him so much more money.
TikTok. I want to move back to Europe.
Put the fries in the bag.
Motherfucking immigrant bitch.
Oh yeah, you can see the cop car. Just casually yelling that out. Josh didn't get arrested. I was very surprised watching that. He had a few more streams that month, but they were pretty boring. Of course, there was that one in Mexico where he got punched in the face on October 12th. TMZ even wrote an article about it, but unfortunately, I can't show that. I remember watching him at the very end of October. He went to some Halloween scare place, but it was still pretty boring, so we're not going to be watching that. And that is it for our Joshua Block segment. And we'll now be moving on to Foodie Beauty. Now, oh, this is a bad photo. But I guess that's the reason I screenshotted it, isn't it? So, not to spoil things, but Foodie Beauty moved back to Canada. She divorced the law. The moment she got back to Canada, she took off the hijab, something she said she was never going to do. And here, she looks like the monster from It. I guess it's just called It. Like, where it chomps down on that kid. And she's chomping down on what she calls the Nashi. It's some Burger King burger, like a chicken burger. I cannot understand that. If you're in Canada and you want a chicken burger, go to Mary Brown's. It's that simple. Now again, if you remember, Foodie Beauty and her husband Salah decided they were going to divorce in the last episode. On October 2nd, Foodie Beauty was going to go back to Canada. But guess what? There was a little bit of a problem with that. Let me pull this up.
Basically...
Oh, wow. I forgot to edit this, so all the background noise is gone. Can't believe that happened.
Basically, there's a banana and a juice in a box. And then...
Oh, why does Foodie Beauty need the banana and juice box? Did something happen with somebody's blood sugars?
That I changed my flight, because I know people already. I shouldn't be appealing to the negative, and I'm...
So, Foodie Beauty was supposed to go on her flight to Canada. Let me check the date. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, October 2nd, she was supposed to go to Canada. But she fainted at the airport and was told, "You're not getting on the plane."
Because I sneezed like 50 times just now. And
I actually hate that. I don't know about you people, but sneezing for me, it's usually not a one-time thing. It's like either 2 or 3 times.
Anyway, because I kissed my cat. Yeah, you guys can tell where I am. This is why I want to change. Hold on a minute. I gotta try to put...
Imagine you're Salah, and Foodie Beauty is about to leave your place for good. I don't know, you're feeling good. And then all of a sudden, you get the message, "I need you to pick me up from the airport."
It's so weird. Yeah. Okay, so, I fainted, yeah. Well, I mean, I think, like, basically...
Yeah, I fainted, yeah. What do you mean you think? The airport staff would have told you, ma'am, are you okay?
What happened was
You fainted.
so
There's
I
no
barely
thinking
had,
in that.
any sleep today. Like basically I changed my no, I don't want an echo chamber. I just don't want lies and bullshit and people being negative for nothing. I'm trying to tell what happened to me, so what's the drama?
Ooh, tell them.
Exactly. I just want to talk without people attacking me for no effing reason. So if you're here to do that, you can be blocked. Okay, so I'm not in the mood. I'm like really, really not well today, so and I don't like to eat. And
You don't like to eat, Miss Foodie Beauty. Later, she's gonna say how she was in the airport at a lounge, and for the 13 hours she was in the lounge, she went to the buffet 4 times. Look at her! She's like 400 pounds! There is no way she doesn't like to eat.
yeah, I will hardly
She does mukbang
I didn't
videos.
eat because I don't want to be like,
If you look at someone like Eugenia Cooney, and she said, I don't like to eat, I would absolutely believe that. 100%.
having to run to
Foodie
the
Beauty?
washroom when the
Not in the slightest.
I hate airplane washrooms. So I tried not to eat or
Okay, I can get that. Airplane washrooms are so small. I mean, it makes sense. They need to make space for the passengers. But like, some of them, especially if the door closes inward and not outward, like, yeah, you feel like you're very squashed going in there.
well,
I can't imagine how Foodie Beauty would feel.
then I don't know. But mix that, I think, with just all of the like dreading the trip and being so emotionally unstable. So Salah waited with me till I had to go through the security. And
oh yeah, I should probably say the reason there's no video here. So Foodie Beauty will stream, not even streaming her face half the time. It's just like a still image. And the majority of the stream is just, hey, whoever, pay for the bees. And it's just unlistenable. Like, this is probably going to be the last segment I ever do on her.
Lightheaded. Started feeling a bit lightheaded. So I go through, they do that thing where they rip your boarding pass. I get on the bus and there's nowhere to sit. So
that only happens at the very end. What is she talking about? Maybe they do things different in Syria, but
which is normally the case.
I've never seen that in my life.
And like I just remember feeling like lightheaded, and then almost like everything was like almost like in a dream, but falling asleep. But I don't remember. Like I blocked out for like, I don't know. The next thing I remember, I'm like on the ground and people are like around me. And I was just like, what the hell? I like did not understand. Like, yeah, I like totally.
Was this on the bus?
But I was like feeling a bit lightheaded and dizzy just before that. And my bad too. I don't know if this is stupid, but I forgot to take my insulin last night. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to be traveling for a long time. And I tested my blood sugar this morning and it was like 14. So I took 30 units of insulin this
I don't know if that's bad. I have no idea if that's a lot.
Morning.
Or like.
And yes, I'm an idiot.
Close to normal.
Don't be mad at me for this. Like, anyway. And I didn't eat. I thought that would lower my blood sugar. I was afraid, Now, I forgot to bring my blood sugar monitor with me to the airport. So
why not bring it with you on your way?
But I basically had help, like, are you okay? Like when I came to, I felt all right, so I just got up right away. I was super embarrassed, like, do you want us to bring a wheelchair? I'm like, no, like, I'm okay. Like, I was super embarrassed. I was kind of like mad. Like, I don't know if you ever get like that, but like everyone was staring. And I was just like, what the hell just happened? Like, I was shaking. And so like the two people from like the Qatar Airways helped me and they sat me down inside. It was air conditioned in there. And, no, it was on the floor. It was, those buses that take you to your plane?
Wait, is this repeat?
Yeah, when
did I put the same clip in twice, or is she repeating herself?
Like when
No, she's just repeating herself.
Because, like,
okay, I thought I really messed up there.
defensive, but like I was kind of confused and like what, like everyone was staring at me and I was so embarrassed. Do you think it? I don't know. Like, so they thought maybe it was they're like, do you have any health issues? Like some man came. I don't know if he was like a doctor, what he was. He was a guy from Syria, and he came to talk to me and he's like, do you have like health issues? Like he helped.
Do you have health issues? Now, maybe I shouldn't laugh at that, but you can take one look at Foodie and say, yes. Yes, she does.
His English was like, all right. And then I said, well, I have diabetes. I don't think it was I don't know if they just have like a doctor on retainer, but honestly, here things are different. Yeah, like, I don't know. So, no, I missed my flight. Like,
Dang.
They didn't, they're like, are you feeling okay? Like, honestly, we don't know if we feel comfortable recommending that you fly in this condition. You know, you should probably go to have your husband bring you to a hospital and rebook. You can always rebook.
Yeah, that's true. For a price.
For a fee or whatever. I'm like, yeah, another fee.
Okay, so it's just a fee. I thought she was going to have to rebook the whole thing. No, that's actually a pretty good thing, though. I mean, they could make her spend an extra, I don't know, how much would that cost? Like $1,000 to go from Syria to Canada? I mean, I know Canadian prices are like beyond expensive. They could have taken your money and said, yeah, you're not getting on the flight. We're still charging you. And you got to book a new one.
I'm just happy I'm okay. That's not my issue, but I know I've never had low blood sugar, so I never thought that would happen. And I don't know if it was low blood sugar, but they sat me down and they gave me this little, like it's in my thumbnail of my previous live. It was like a little kit with like a banana and juice and then water. He dropped me off at the airport an hour and a half away, an hour and 40 minutes about. He came back home all the way back home.
Excuse me? An hour and 40 minutes he had to drive there just to drive. Oh my lord, no! Salah! Hold on, we're going back a second. Like, let's listen to this again.
I'm at Salah's house because he dropped me off at the airport an hour and a half away.
Okay, an hour and a half away. So Salah spent an hour and a half driving her to the airport, an hour and a half going back, probably was getting ready to party, and then he had to drive another hour and a half, 4.5 hours of driving to get to her. And then another hour and a half back. That's 6 hours of driving he did that day.
An hour and 40 minutes about. He came back home.
Okay, so that's 6 hours minimum. Minimum.
Back home. As soon as he got home, and he was really tired. As soon as he got home.
That poor man. Oh, I don't know what I would do. I might give her my credit card information and say, book a hotel. I'll get you tomorrow.
I called him and said, hey, I'm at the airport. I passed out. They don't think I should fly today, you know, blah, blah, blah. And so I was very shaky. Like, I was just like, you know, and like super just like, thank you. I don't know. I'm not like, I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
Am I mentally and physically able to travel right now? Or should I just try to tough it out another few weeks or whatever, you know, and keep like the original.
Tough it out another few weeks? Foodie, that's not toughing it out. That's just doing your daily life.
No date. Yeah, I have to go to a doctor and get like, I need to get like my diabetes. I don't know. My mental health is deteriorating. Hey, Nina, but I feel like it's really bad. Like, it's like...
It probably is bad, Foodie. She just spent the last 3 years in the Middle East. Now, I know for a lot of people, they think, oh, you know what? If I go somewhere else, like, all my friends are gone, my family support's gone. I've done this a couple of times. Like, it's no big deal going to a new place. But for her, she had a total cultural shift. It's not like going from Canada to the US. It's not like going from Canada to the UK, Ireland, I don't know, another English-speaking country. She went somewhere where everything is different. Nobody speaks her language. And again, she is obviously different from everyone else. When you look at her race, being white, every country she went to with Salah, people would just stare at her. I'm positive. I heard stories how, like, local kids would nicky nine-door her, except not run away, just so that way they could get a glimpse at the 400-pound white woman in their neighborhood.
Thought of even, like, when I got to the airport, I'm like, oh my gosh, don't have a panic attack. Don't have a panic attack. Like, I'm so, like the other day, like, when I was panicking, they're very picky. They're very finicky on that, eh? Like, they don't play. Like, even when I had trouble breathing and I just, like, ask somebody for a wheelchair when I was coming here. There's not going to be any medical incident while you're in the air. Think of the Nashies. Don't torture
Think of the
me.
Nashies. Yeah, that's a chicken burger we saw her eating earlier. Ugh, I was gonna go on another Mary Brown's rant, but I'm gonna wait to see her eating that thing.
I was almost there. So then Salah had to come all the way back. I felt so bad.
I would feel bad too. Making him drive 6 hours in a day. I feel for that man. I hate driving. Okay, so unrelated topic. I never understood why anyone would buy a racing game or a game to do with driving. The way I see it, driving is just get from one place to another. If it was up to me and Tesla had some self-driving car and the laws were you didn't need somebody in the driver's seat paying attention, I would just sit in the back, sit in the passenger seat. I would never drive again a day in my life.
But it's not my fault, but yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna see a doctor. I told them I would go today, but I'm not going today. I'm
not going today. On one hand, I can understand Foodie Beauty. I'd probably want a day of recovery too. But at the same time, like, you had the chillest day of all. So Law is the one that had to do all the hard work.
I can't deal with it. I can't go today. I can't. I need to just rest and tell everybody what happened. Because you know me. Anyways. Effed right up. I'm so effed up. I don't know why.
I have a funny feeling why. You can tell from pictures of Foodie Beauty compared from Kuwait to Syria. She has put on some massive weight. I know we already talked about this with Boogie and his hormone imbalances, but that has to do something with her mental state. It's bad. I know a lot of PKA people think Woody saying, oh, just eat broccoli, chicken breast, and rice is like some meme, but if you're her size, doing that every day probably isn't the worst idea.
So I can fly out ASAP. The journey is, I don't know if I'm ready to do it after all this. This is oh my gosh, I don't know. And I know if I delay it, it's only worse, but it's such an arduous journey. And when you're not well.
Arduous journey. You gotta do what you gotta do.
And I'm worse healthy wise, mentally and physically. And don't think I realized that until this happened today.
Okay.
Next time, eat and go. It's not that easy. It is a killer. It's not just the flight, it's the whole journey. It's messed up.
It's messed up.
I don't have a history of fainting. I've fainted and I fainted once in a movie theater when I was having a panic attack.
How do you faint in a movie theater having a panic attack? What was she watching? I heard The Babadook was pretty scary. I've never seen it. But then again, I thought The Nun was very scary when I saw it in theater, so I don't know.
Have you ever had a really bad panic attack? Do I have airport PTSD? I'm not even joking.
Man, I probably shouldn't say this, but I remember I got home and The Nun 1 came out on Blu-ray and DVD. I bought it. I remember thinking man, it was one thing seeing it in the movie theater with all those people surrounding me, but watching it alone would be really scary.
King. Now I'm kind of paranoid. Why did I faint before getting on the plane? Was God trying to save me or something?
Was God trying to? Maybe. Who knows? Lolcow plot armor works in mysterious ways. Unfortunately, not for the king himself.
I don't know. Is it not my time? Was something going to happen? But no, I don't think anything did. Wheelchair service. Yeah. I did the
wheelchair service. Wheelchair service. Do they make wheelchairs that can hold people that weight? Okay, so sorry, let me rephrase that. I'm sure they do. But are those commonly available? Where they have free access wheelchairs? Probably not.
Anyone can request wheelchair service. They don't require doctors, no.
I believe that.
I just feel bad if but you know what? I should swallow my pride and realize I'm not healthy. And I probably do really need the wheelchair service at this point.
Oh my no. So I saw a video of Foodie Beauty. She was in a Costco and she needed a mobility scooter. I guess she's probably had a ton of signs hey Chantel, you need to drop a bit of weight. But man, that has to be the one.
Especially if I get dizzy in the airports, with a mixture between the anxiety, the panic, the stress, and then just, meditation and Pilates. I really hate exercise.
Oh, I really hate exercise. Foodie Beauty. I don't like exercising either. Weightlifting, you know what? I kind of like that. But cardio, absolutely not. I can't stand it. But unfortunately, I know I gotta do it. If I was Foodie Beauty, I'd probably start with weights and just do that. Cardio is great for like heart health, which she absolutely needs too, by the way. But the way weightlifting works, you burn more calories after the fact because your muscles gotta recover. So I'd start with that, and then once she's able to, I don't know, an elliptical, but she should absolutely not get on a treadmill. That would destroy her knees.
Gotta learn to love it.
Learn to love it. That's not gonna happen, Foodie Beauty. You're not gonna learn to love it. You'll learn to add it to your routine. So that was Foodie Beauty's airport incident. Afterwards, she did another stream talking about looking for a place in Canada. Now, if you remember in the last episode, she was saying, oh no, I can't get a small place. I need a villa. Which makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Like, Foodie Beauty, if you're coming back to Canada and you have no savings whatsoever, get a studio apartment. Don't live in the city. Like, find something out there that's within your, what's it called? Find something that's within your budget. And again, if she lives by herself, she does not need a big place. But we're going to hear her talk about this.
No Amazon wish list. I don't even have an apartment.
I don't even have an apartment.
Money on a hotel.
I can't blame her on that one. Hotels are beyond expensive.
Cheap ass hotel for $1 million. I'm so frustrated with Canada. Like when you
Foodie Beauty, we are on the same page right now. Honestly, housing prices are unbelievable. So I've always lived in apartments. I've always said, oh, you know what? I'm going to save up. I'm going to buy a cheap place in the middle of nowhere, and I'm set. Well, no, because housing prices have gone through the roof, and it seems like even after saving for years, I'm still no closer. So on that end, I can fully agree.
live in a place for 3 years where you don't have to worry about like it's just so much easier to live in Kuwait and here.
That's true.
And, I'm just getting discouraged.
So what Foodie Beauty's about to say, hey, you know what? When I got a place in Kuwait, the only thing we needed to show was, hey, we've got money coming in, and we're citizens. And honestly, that's probably the way it should be. Obviously, there's a damage deposit, and I don't know how they do it there, but I assume still the whole, you pay the first and last month's rent, plus a damage deposit. But going to Canada, Foodie Beauty is finding out real fast, hey, that's not enough.
Every single place I've wanted, I have been denied at, and I'm just
Denied. Ugh. That is such a letdown.
I'm just annoyed. Right? Landlords are just insane.
A lot of them actually are. So I can understand no smoking. Obviously, that ruins the smell of the place. I don't like it, but I can also understand no pets, because they scratch up the floor, might chew the walls, whatever. And of course, they also make noise, so if you got neighbors, they can hear that. Again, I can understand why they have that rule, but some of them are absolutely crazy.
I was watching a thing about Vancouver and
Oh, don't get me started on Vancouver. I know people that live there. It is bad housing-wise. You can't find anything, and the stuff you can is absolutely out of anyone's budget. In my opinion, unlivable.
It's $800,000 in some places for a shitty 500 square foot condo. People are nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, the pros of Canada. That's what I'm saying about Rich from Review Tech USA. He's going to come to Canada, and oh my lord, I don't know what he's thinking, but if he even tried this, he would realize very, very fast, no, this is not doable.
Who even has this, What excuses? You think it's so easy to just restart your life? Do you have to do that? No, you don't. You pay $3,500, Sophia?
Oh!
Wow. You must have an awesome job.
Wow, you must have an awesome job. In my opinion, if you have to pay $3,500 worth of rent a month, your job might not be worth it. You are just scraping by, even if you make that much. And then imagine the taxes, you're screwed.
There's no way. I'd rather live off the grid in an
I'd rather live off the grid. Remember, Foodie Beauty uses a CPAP machine. She literally needs machines to keep her breathing while she sleeps. And now she's talking about living off the grid in a tent. I'm sorry, but that's not happening.
Tent. I'm not even joking.
I'm not even joking.
Discouraged. I hate apartment hunting. It's discouraging.
Same.
It's invasive. Like, it's expensive.
That's true.
It's annoying as hell. That's what I want to do. No one will know where I am. I can't be doxxed. Think about it.
Oh, that's true. She can just pick up and leave anytime she gets caught.
Oh my god, maybe I should do that. Like, no freaking joke. Fuck apartments and their rent and all their bullshit rules. Seriously. And they're like thievery. Costs like $6,000, $5,000 to move in somewhere.
What? That's not true. That's not true at all. Anytime I've moved, like, it's... Okay, don't get me wrong, I've only had to move across provinces once, but... She's coming off a plane. She has, like, nothing, maybe 2 bags. It doesn't cost her a cent to go anywhere.
Stupid.
Moving-wise, I should say. Like, yeah, it will cost a little bit to get somewhere, but... I believe in you, Foodie Beauty. JK, LOL, I don't.
Yeah, but you can get a battery for CPAP.
Oh my lord. Yeah, you can get a battery for CPAP, and I could also get a solar panel. What do you think about that, haters?
You just prove you have a job. That's it.
You just prove you have a job.
That's all Salah had to do. Residency and a job. Oh, I really don't want to rent a room. I'd rather be home.
I don't want to rent a room. I'd rather be homeless. No, I don't think anyone would rather be homeless. Honestly, I've never rented a room, but if I had to, like, it's not the end of the world. Sometimes I like to listen to clips of Oni Plays, and I hear those guys like Oni NG, Psychic Pebbles, and I forget who the rest of the guys are, Tomar. And they'll say like, oh yeah, we used to rent this house, or we used to live in this house, and we had all these roommates, and they would tell stories about it. And it's like, these guys are gigantic professionals, and they're talking about how they lived with some lady that left moldy Cheerios out for months. Say, it's not fair, I have to go to work, and you guys don't. And it's like, if those guys are willing to live with some rando, Foodie Beauty, why can't you? Like, it's not a huge deal.
Homeless. I'm not even joking. Van life, bees.
Van life. So, I can understand van life. It's not something I'd personally want to do, but, I mean, I don't see any shame in it. It's better than living in a tent in the middle of a city, especially with housing prices right now. But there's no way Foodie Beauty could do that. I mean, the bathroom and water situation alone would be way too much.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada. Oh, that poutine. Okay, so I never understood the appeal of poutine. I mean, it makes sense. Oh, dude, you don't understand. It's fries, gravy, and cheese. But I mean, after you have it, it's like, it's okay. Personally, I prefer fries, gravy, and dressing, but hey, that's just me.
The frig?
The frig?
The curds for last.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I should probably have said, yeah, the moment she got back to Canada, hijab came off. So she started streaming with a wig, actually, later. She also used this weird makeup thing to try and, like, give herself a hairline because she's balding.
What's in?
Ugh. It's old.
Beauty bite. It's a
Oh, here comes the Nashi. Okay, I said I was going to save my Mary Brown's rant for now. Yeah, look at this thing. I mean, I'd eat it, but it doesn't look that good. I'm going to have to pull this up in editing, but let me show you a picture of Mary Brown's Big Mary. See, on this sandwich, the pickle is on the top of the bun, not inside. I usually eat that first. I remember thinking as a kid, man, why do we never have KFC and always Mary Brown's? Like, I heard KFC is very good. But then I tried it one time and it was terrible. Like, horrible.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna be some of the most horrific stuff I've ever shown on A.D.A. Probably. Oh yeah, we just saw the her eyes. Like, wait, let me go back. I'll pause at the right moment. Here's a Nashi.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, look at this. It's like a horror movie. Her eyes go to the back of her head, biting down this burger. It's terrible. Oh. Chantel, wipe your mouth. There's no way that burger is that good. It's a fast food burger. Don't get me wrong. I like the Dairy Queen, what is it called? The Fire Thrower Burger? Or Flamethrower Burger? Something like that. I like the Big Mac. the quarter pounder, the cheeseburger from McDonald's, pretty much everything on the Mary Brown's menu. Sorry, the Whopper is very good too. Not the SpongeBob one. I just had it. It's okay. But she's acting like this is the greatest thing she's ever eaten.
Did someone sing a hymn or something?
Someone sing a hymn or something.
I flew to Doha, had a 13-hour layover.
Oh, here's the buffet story.
So I went to the lounge. There's the buffet.
Oh, the last time I was at an airport for an extended layover, I went to go to the lounge. Guess what they told me? Sorry, we're full. I was a little displeased. I wanted to get some work on my laptop done. So I had to find some bar in like, sort of, what's it called? I was like a squatter. Just ordered like 2 drinks, a sandwich, and I was there for over an hour.
They hate to see me coming. Unlimited.
They hate to see me coming. I believe that could happen with her at a buffet. They watch her come in. All the profits go out the window.
I go to the buffet. Oh my gosh. I went to the buffet 4 times.
Now, my question is, did she go there to the buffet 4 times and got 4 plates? Or did she go there 4 different times, getting multiple plates throughout the time she was there, like within that 13 or 12 hours? One, I can understand. The other is terrifying to think about.
At least. Wait. Not count.
Also, anytime you go to a buffet, make sure to get your money's worth. Do not go for the vegetables. Do not go for the grains if you can. Like, get the meat, get your money's worth.
The dessert bar. They didn't kick me. I wish. It's on my bucket list.
I wish they kicked me out.
Get kicked out of a buffet. Alright. I did something you guys are going to hate me for, but...
I did something you guys are going to hate me for. Well, yes, I'm actually very mad at this too. Since I started covering Foodie Beauty, she has abandoned at least 2 cats. And again, that's just since I started covering her. I don't know what she did beforehand. I'm sure some Girl World person is going to type down in the comments, Foodie Beauty's actually ditched like 5 cats. That could be it. But here she is saying, yeah, I got a rebound cat.
You have to listen.
I've never had a pet on my own, but if I had to give up a pet, oh my lord, I could not imagine getting another one. Like, I would have felt like I failed as an owner. And here she is, moment she gets back to Canada. Hey guys, I just got another cat.
How necessary it was. Okay?
Necessary.
And you have nothing to worry about.
Oh my lord.
Have you felt a cold breeze? Bees. Have you felt a cold bees? I got a rebound cat.
Disgusting.
The pain and suffering I'm going through.
No.
Julia. You have nothing to worry about, really.
No, we do.
I'm here for good. It was really, really impulsive, but I already paid for it. I can't do anything about it.
One of her cats had an issue where it didn't have its nails trimmed in so long, it wasn't able to walk without getting hurt. Foodie Beauty should never, ever have a cat again.
I was in the lounge, like literally crying at the thought of coming to a house.
Okay, so Foodie Beauty was at the buffet, realistically, crying about her cat.
Without a cat in it. I'm not going to abandon Julia. She's with her dad. She's happy with her dad.
Am I crazy? Not once I've ever gone home and said, man, I need a cat.
And if I can get her in like a year or 2, I will. Here comes the hate again. Unsubscribe. She's going to be well taken care of. I'm going to be already booking her to get spayed and everything. She's too young to be spayed right now.
Yeah, great owner right here.
Pick a name.
Yeah, now she's trying to get... Oh, I can't believe this. If I was Chantel, I would probably set up a donation goal saying, hey, whoever donates the most money gets to name the cat. Sorry, an auction. An auction. That's a proper word.
She's so cute. I saw her face and I was just like, I fell in love with it. Like, it's like the cutest cat I ever saw in my life. And I'm not going to be traveling. I'm staying put. And I really just wanted a peaceful life with me and this cat. And like if Pete ends up moving in.
Oh yeah, so I know she's living with Pete's now. I know nothing about this man. For all my Cyrax listeners, I know Marty was like talking about him for a while, but again, I know next to nothing about this guy except for one fact. He does not eat vegetables.
I know I probably shouldn't have I know I, like, realistically, I shouldn't have, but then I'm like, why not? Like,
yeah, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. You absolutely shouldn't have.
I'm literally not going to travel. You know?
Okay, okay, so everyone's heard of the triple chin. Look at Chantel's neck. She's got a quadruple chin. I'm not even joking.
No way.
Wow. I don't know how Chantel manages to do what she does. It's like there are no consequences for her actions. Everything just works out. And that leads us to the end of the main lolcow segment. Moving on, and we have the honorable mentions, starting out with Hassan Piker. Now, I'd love to have done a full segment on this, but unfortunately back in October, I actually made a full video on Hassan Piker shocking his dog Kaya, so this is going to be a short one. On what they're calling Dogtober 7th, Hassan Piker got caught shocking his dog Kaya on livestream because after hours of being forced to sit in her corner, she got up for a drop of water. I cannot believe there are pet owners like this on the planet. He doesn't see that dog as a dog. He sees Kaya as a prop for his stream, so that way he looks like this good, wholesome owner, when he's like one of the worst people on the planet. I've never seen anything like it. Now in this picture right here, you can see him showing off the dog collar. He has it back taped, and it was proved this is actually a shock collar. He's actually such a scumbag and an idiot. So Hassan Piker is very rich. He lives in LA. Now, I don't know how Amazon works in LA, but I'm pretty sure you can get same-day shipping. So he could have literally bought a vibration collar, showed that off on stream, and that would have been the end of it. Or at least it would have stopped so much of it. But no, he's such an idiot. He took the shock collar off his dog, taped over it, and tried to pass it off as a vibration collar. I do not understand what people see in him. To do that, you have to be so beyond brain dead. It's just out of the realm of possibility for most people. Now after that, there were a bunch of clips of him shocking his dog prior, including one on livestream. He changed the camera, and he noticed his dog's shock collar controller was on stream, and he moved it out of the frame. This man is fucking evil. And if you like him, like, I'm sorry, but you watch an animal abuser. He's such a scumbag. Now, this is a little off topic, I know, and I'm giving some spoiler alerts because we're not supposed to be time travelers here. But Casey Tronic recently settled with H3H3, Ethan Klein, and Gila Klein. In her video, she said, Hassan never financially supported me or gave me words of encouragement. After Hassan went on livestream saying, yeah, if I help them, you're never gonna know about it. Because that way, he wanted to get both the clout for helping them without any of the responsibility of actually doing it. Oh my, he's such a dirtbag, like, words cannot describe it. Back to the topic at hand, though. He's recently started joking about electrocuting his dog. Not okay, Hassan. Not okay. And that's a Hassan honorable mention. Now we get to my favorite, and you have no idea how much I wish I could have done a segment on this. We dressed up as J.K. Rowling's worst nightmare for Halloween. So I'm sure a lot of people have noticed I've been doing a lot of iDubbbz videos lately. That is because, for me, I grew up watching iDubbbz. I remember 2014, 2015, watching all of his stuff. And I liked it too. And just to see the fall from grace he has had. So he's become such a lolcow. He completely let Anissa ruin his life and every friendship he's ever had. He's now living in Edmonton, Canada, in the winter. He can't afford socks. He had to be bullied into buying plates and cutlery because he was eating off cardboard. Who does that? Well, on October 31st, Halloween, they posted this. Well, it's Anissa as what she called Cunty Snape and iDubbbz as Trans Dobby. It is probably one of the worst costumes I've ever seen in my life. So, Anissa actually looks just like Snape, minus the finger tattoos. She did a good job, I'll admit that. But look at iDubbbz. So something I've seen multiple people point out. If anyone in the center or right did this, it would be seen as the biggest trans attack of all time. Dressing up as an ugly goblin that nobody likes, holding a trans flag. iDubbbz's own community didn't like this either. They started saying, oh, you're turning trans identity into a costume. You're making this into a joke. And so they had to walk it all back saying, we were never trans Dobby. The joke was we were scaring J.K. Rowling. I do not understand how somebody could get to this point. And you know what the worst part is? I don't think this is iDubbbz' lowest point. I think it's only going to get worse from here. But that's why I started the iDubbbz recap, because honestly, I believe he is going to be a moneymaker. Now, unfortunately, that is it for our Trans Dobby segment, and now for our next honorable mention. Pirate Software. Now, if you've seen my Pirate Software video, you would know I cannot stand this man. He has made me so irrationally angry while I was going through his videos for clipping. It was unreal. Like, just his constant lying, gaslighting, it made me angrier than watching Cyrax or anyone else. I can't explain it. So in October, he finally went under 1 million followers on Twitch. Honestly, he has been caught botting on Twitch, so that starts to make a bit of sense. It actually astounds me, to this day, how Pirate Software, despite being completely against Stop Killing Games, is arguably one of the best reasons it succeeded. Ross Scott, one of the best guys on the internet, by the way. And by the way, fun fact about him. Ross Scott was flown out to Machinima headquarters back when he worked with them. He was supposed to do animations. They show him his desk, and he has no computer. So he says, hey, how am I supposed to do my animations without a computer? They said, oh, we'll get you one. Like 2 weeks happened, and they still didn't give him one. What kind of company was that? Sorry, back to the topic though. So Ross made his video pointing out all of Pirate Software's critiques, which were legit made up, by the way. And that was enough not only to get Stop Killing Games to pass the 1 million signatures it needed, but it also killed Pirate Software's reputation. He was mauling so bad about that, he actually took a 2-week break. I know it's not nice to celebrate somebody losing, but Pirate Software is such a weasel that I can't help myself but do it. Now, moving on to our last topic for the honorable mentions, we have Anna Kasparian admitting she reads the Kiwi Farms. We haven't talked about Anna since I think episode 2, and I was shocked that she made it 2 episodes in a row, by the way.
I'm nearly 40 years old. I'm a woman, and I don't spend any time.
I won't lie, Anna does not look 40. She's doing a good job there.
On 4chan. I have
God
dabbled
bless.
with Kiwi Farms.
I have dabbled with Kiwi Farms. That is actually so funny. Especially considering, I remember watching a clip of Hassan Piker watching some other guy, and the YouTuber he's watching says Kiwi Farms as a source, and Hassan Piker goes, ugh, why would you do that? Ugh, that's so gross. Like, shut up. It's a website.
A little bit, but on very specific forums.
That's like
yeah, this lady knows what she's talking about.
going straight to heroin.
That's like going straight to heroin. Oh, just like with every website, Kiwi Farms has good and bad users. And I don't know how these people treat it as such a bad place. They treat it like the Undernet from Mega Man Battle Network.
That's like just skipping weed and going straight to heroin.
It's true. It's true.
It's true. Oh. Now, in Anna's defense, she talks about how she likes to read about Nick Rekieta, so obviously the farms are the best place to get information on that. I just can't believe she would openly say that, especially considering the people she surrounds herself with. But that's it for the lolcow segment, and we're now going to be moving on to tech and media. Now, I know we haven't done tech and media in a little while, but this one really irked me. Xbox decided we're going to up the price of Game Pass. The price increase in question was 50%. Now, before we read this, remember, it was $20 USD. As we continue to evolve Xbox Game Pass, we're focused on delivering more value, more benefits, and more great games across every plan. Whether you play on console, PC, cloud, or all three, there's a Game Pass option designed to fit your playstyle. With the latest upgrades, Ultimate is now priced at $29.99 a month. It was $20 a month before. Now, what made it worth that price? Well, every Xbox first-party title came out on Game Pass day one, so you never had to buy anything. Personally, for me, when it came out, I thought, hey, this thing is a steal. Like, I get all these games I can play, because it's not just Xbox games, it's all sorts of other ones too. And whereas before, you had to pay for Xbox Live every month, this thing came with Xbox Live. So you're getting your online, plus these games. I remember flat saying to people, hey, you know what, just get Game Pass, it's such a great deal. And I remember one time I was talking to the owner of a used game store, and he was telling me about how good of a deal it was and how he's having a hard time competing. But again, that was $20 a month. Now it's $30. For that price, you might as well just save your money, buy a couple of games a year, and just stick with those. Let me get back to this little article. reflecting the expanded catalog, new partner benefits, and upgrade cloud gaming experience. I do not care about that. The reason I bought my Xbox when it came out was because I wanted to play my games on the Xbox. I don't want to have to deal with any lag playing on a cloud. I just want a machine that can play my games, and that's it. Standard subscribers will be upgraded to premium, remaining at $14.99 a month, offering exceptional value for players who want flexibility and access to new Xbox published titles within a year of launch. Core subscribers will be upgraded to Essential, remaining at $9.99 a month, providing a curated library, online multiplayer, and cloud gaming for those who want to jump in and start playing. Now, personally, I canceled my subscription. I am not paying this money for it. Not at all. And thankfully, I was not the only one. That price hike caused enough people to unsubscribe that it crashed the website. I'm not even joking. It was so bad that enough people crashed the website owned by Microsoft, one of the biggest companies in the world. Trying to deal with the backlash, Xbox actually went out and said, hey, you know what? If you're subscribed to it, you'll keep your price, but no. They say vote with your wallet, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not supporting that. And that is it for the tech and media segment. Now, ending us off, we're going to be going to our political segment with the one and only Katie Porter. This is also the only segment in the political segment. This is Katie Porter. She is running for governor of California. And when asked how she's going to appeal to the people that vote for Trump in California to vote for her, she lost it and almost stormed out of the interview. By the way, she looks like Timmy from Whitest Kids You Know.
What do you say to the 40% of California voters who you'll need in order to win, who voted for Trump?
Now, I think that's a reasonable statement. If you just look at the numbers, there are people who vote for Clinton, who then vote for Bush, who then vote for Obama, then Trump, then Biden, and then Trump again. Like, it happens. And this is a very big part of the state. So how is Katie Porter going to respond?
How would I need them in order to win, man?
How would I need them in order to win? Oh, look at those wrinkles. She's like a witch.
Well, unless you think you're going to get 60%
Oh, yeah. She's looking at the cameraman like that's an absurd question.
of the vote. You think you'll get 60%. Everybody who did not vote for Trump will vote for you. That's what you're thinking.
In a general election? Yes.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen, lady.
If it is me versus a Republican, I think that I will win the people who did not vote for Trump.
What if it's you versus another Democrat?
Ooh, good question.
I don't intend that to be the case.
I don't intend that to be the case. Now, I know Gavin Newsom is planning on not running for governor again. A lot of people, including myself, believe he's going to try and run for president in 2028. Now, I want to see how he's going to compete with Kamala Harris, who's also not running for governor. From what I understand, she's also planning on running for president again. But that doesn't mean that Katie here is in the clear. She's got other Democrat competition.
So how do you not intend that to be the case? Are you going to ask them?
Yeah, do you think you're the best?
No, I'm saying I'm going to build the support. I have the support already in terms of name.
Oh, no, she's not going to have the support. I guarantee you that.
Recognition. And so I'm going to do the very
Oh, look in those eyes.
So that we get through this primary in a really strong position. But let me be clear with you. I represented Orange County. I represented a purple area. I have stood on my own 2 feet and won Republican votes before. That's not something every candidate in this race can say.
I think all of them can probably say that. Again, there are a lot of people registered to one party that are really more center.
If you're from a deep blue area, if you're from LA or you're from Oakland, you don't have an experience.
But you just said you don't need those Trump voters.
But you asked me if I needed them to win.
Yeah, you're probably going to need them to win. I get more people vote in presidential than local, but realistically, you need every vote you can get.
So you don't
I
think
feel like this is unnecessary.
Oh, I feel like this is unnecessary. Katie Porter has gone her entire career never getting a hard question. And now when she's getting a question, a very light one, if I want to say that, she just loses her mind.
Argumentative. What is your question?
I don't want to be argumentative.
It's the same thing I asked everybody.
So this reporter asked every other candidate the exact same question. And that's too much for Katie Porter, who's running for governor of California.
That this is being called the empowering voters to stop Trump's power grab.
Again, that's not like a small position. That's a very big one.
Other candidate has answered this question. This is not
Correct. And I said I support it.
So, and the question is, what do you say to the 40% of voters who voted for Trump?
Oh, I'm happy to say that. It's the do you need them to win part that I don't understand.
Oh, I hate this body language.
And I'll answer it.
And we've also asked the other candidates, do you think you need any of those 40% 44% of California voters to win, and you're saying, no, you don't.
No, I'm saying I'm going to try to win every vote I can. And what I'm saying to you is that.
Well, to those voters, okay, so you.
I don't want to keep.
She's losing her mind. She's ready to storm out.
I'm going to call it.
I'm going to call it. How would she deal with any press whatsoever when something goes wrong? I'm going to call it. I'm going to storm out. Like, no, you have to answer for what you believe in. If you want people's votes, you need to be real.
Thank you.
You're not going to do the interview with us?
Nope, not like this. I'm not.
Not like this.
To every single question.
Am I crazy? Is this not normal? You say something to an interviewer. Are they just supposed to move on to the next question? Or maybe ask, what do you mean by that?
You ask.
Every other candidate has answered.
I don't care.
If every other candidate will do this and she doesn't, there's no way people would vote for her. I don't care if she says, oh, well, I was in charge of a purple county. If you can't handle basic questions, you will get stomped on a debate.
I don't care. I want to have a pleasant, positive conversation.
I want to have a pleasant conversation with you. That's not how this goes. You need to answer, like, what your beliefs are, what your policies are. And if you can't do that, you're not fit.
Which you asked me about every issue on this list. And if every question you're going to make up a follow-up question, then we're never going to get there.
Ms.
And
Porter,
we're just going to circle around.
I am an investigative
I have never
reporter.
had to do this before.
This reporter has way more patience than I would. If she was talking to me like this and I was a reporter, I would say, walk.
Forever.
You've never had to have a conversation with
to end
a
an
reporter?
interview.
Okay, but
I have never had to end an interview. You don't have to end this interview. You're being asked basic questions.
Every other candidate has done this.
What part of...
Wow, yeah, I don't care what the other candidates did.
I'm me. I'm running for governor.
I'm me. Oh my, no. We are going back to that. Ah, look at that. It's like that episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs says, "Arr, I'm gonna make the Krusty Krab 24 hours a day." And Squidward says to him, "Mr. Krabs, my bags have bags." Let me just say this. If me and my sister Gretel were walking through the woods and we walk up to a house and this lady answered the door, we would follow the trail of breadcrumbs back home.
I'm a leader. So I am going to make...
So you're not going to answer questions?
You're not going to answer questions? No, she's not.
Okay, why don't we go through? I will continue to ask.
Oh my God, this poor reporter has to lighten up and say, hey, okay, well, what if I ask you a bunch of basic questions and don't question you on anything you say?
Ask follow-up questions because that's my job as a journalist, but I will go through and ask these, and if you don't want to answer, you don't want to answer. So nearly every legislative...
I don't want to have an unhappy experience with you.
This gets really good. Listen to this. I don't want this to be on camera.
I don't want this all on camera.
Shut up. Oh my God, this lady is vile. There's nothing she wants more than to scream at this reporter, berate her, call her the nastiest things you can think of, but she doesn't want it on camera.
I don't want to have an unhappy experience with you either. I would love to continue to ask these questions so that we can show our viewers what every candidate feels.
Oh, she has lost her cool.
And redistricting is a massive issue. We're going to do an entire story just on the responses to that question. And I've asked everybody the same follow-up questions.
That's...
Oh, okay, so sorry. I probably should have put an intermission here. Because that wasn't it. What we're about to watch is like Jack Murphy all over again. Because after that interview, a bunch of her older clips started making their way back to the forefront. Now, this is an older clip of her screaming at one of the people that worked for her. Oh, also, I want to say this. Look at that frame. Ah!
Awesome. And $632 is real money. And I know.
So she's doing an ad read right now. And she's going to mess up the line. One of her staffers is going to come out and say, excuse me, you said the wrong thing. And she is going to scream at this poor woman.
Here at UCI, we have a National Fuel Center Research Center, and they're also doing work on how to make electric vehicles affordable, including for low and moderate income people, working moms, single moms like me.
A single mom like me. It would be wild if the reason her husband divorced her was because she poured a boiling pot of water that she used to boil potatoes on her husband, huh?
People who really could benefit from an extra $632.
Why is she blinking like that? Am I crazy?
It's also not just the...
Why is she blinking like that? It's like she's a Vietnam prisoner of war, like trying to send a message.
Individual savings, but it's also the total savings for our economy. So I'm on the oversight committee, you might know, and that is where we did a study recently this fall in September. And what it showed is if we don't electrify our transportation sector.
Why is she glitching out like this?
More than 500,000 Californians dying prematurely to air
Oh, here it comes.
problems, and the state.
Get out of my fucking shot!
Get out of my fucking shot!
What a horrible person. Now, I have been in charge of people before. Not once have I yelled at them like this. And get this, even when she is told, hey, you messed up the line, she is still going to find a way to find fault in this woman.
I wanted to tell you that that's actually incorrect. It's not that it's electric vehicles, it's that if we don't meet the commitments under the Paris Climate Accord.
Okay, it does. Okay, you also were in my shop before.
You also were in my shop before that. Who cares? Who cares? She was coming in to correct you. She's not screwing you over. She was coming to say, hey, you got this wrong. This way, you don't have to redo it again. But not Katie Porter. She needs to scream at this woman, saying, well, yeah, you still messed up this other time.
Stay out of my shot. Okay, I'm going to start again with...
I'm going to start again.
Saving us money.
Well, as you can probably tell, she's not the nicest person. And there's also a reason I said that potato comment earlier. Representative Katie Porter scalded ex-husband's scalp with potatoes documents. The former husband of Rep. Katie Porter said the California Democrat frequently abused him verbally and threw toys, books, and other objects at him during their marriage, even pouring scalding mashed potatoes on his head during a fight, according to divorce records. Matthew Hoffman, who filed for divorce from Porter in 2013, said in a request for a restraining order dated April 30th of that year that he is routinely called a fucking idiot and fucking incompetent by his rage-prone spouse, who also shattered a glass coffee pot on their kitchen counter in March 2012 when she felt their house wasn't clean enough. Is that the person you want running California? This lady is an absolute loon. Now, I've broken a coffee pot before. I don't know how, probably washing it, but I remember one day making coffee and I realized, hey, there's a crack in this thing, better get rid of it. But not Katie Porter, she had to smash it for dramatic effect. She's a lunatic. How do you pour scalding mashed potatoes on someone? That's absolutely evil. And she knew she could probably get away with it too. Now, thankfully, for anyone in California listening to this, you're probably not going to have to worry about her. I think her name has been absolutely destroyed. Rightfully so. But I just can't believe somebody is like this out there. I mean, you can even see it in her eyes. On one hand, I hope not to hear about her again. She's nasty, horrible. I can't stand her. But on the other hand, I would love to see a debate with all the other Democrats running for governor just going into her. So whatever happens, happens. And that is it for our political segment and the end of this episode. Again, I'm going to try and get the November recap out very fast, so hopefully I will see you then. Until then, peace.